Isn't that exciting? Okay, we're going to do it. Whee! 1, 2, and bing, bing, bing. Bing, bing, bing. Bing, 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 bing.
This young woman was doing a podcast when shots rang out.
Going live, where you can tune in anytime. She's so silly and she's sassy. She's so untoward. She's impossible to ignore.
Right.
Kiki doesn't give a fuck. It's a party in the stream. Going bang, bang,
Okay.
bang, 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 bang. Keanu lives on the rise,
Or else it would be,
where you can watch her all the time. She's so silly and she's sassy. She's so untoward. She's impossible to ignore. Kiki doesn't give a fuck. It's a party in the stream. Going bang, 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 bang. Going bang, 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 bang.
Enough, we can't, Michaeline, look.
Just waiting for this vodka to kick in.
Hello, everyone. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you feel me? Welcome to Keanu-ish Central, maybe 1:30-ish. Goodness gracious. So good to see you all. We have a rabble-rousing episode for you today. I'm not late. I started the beach thing promptly. 12:30. Eugene was streaming. You know Eugene. He gets carried away. He was betting and scoring and oddsing, and I was preparing a fabulous show for you all.
He's gay, but he has a special connection to classical music. There's many things that are interesting about him.
So much to discuss. Oh, and I do want to apologize. I did say we were having an evening show last night, but I overbooked myself, I'll say. So we're rescheduling the guest. He's fine with it. I just didn't want to be ill prepared, and I gave you no notice at all.
You made an appearance last night.
Get out. Yeah, I blew it off. Gino, do you understand how that sounds? He's so stupid. That's so stupid. But yeah, we cooked dinner, had a little date night, watched a crazy documentary. Right, Gino? That's right. All the bings are binging. Hi, Angelo. Hi, Doodle. Doodle, I have to tell you something about, I'm going to tell all of you, I guess. No, I'll get to it. Push-ups, thank you for the $1.99. Spencer Pratt interview is epic, halfway through. Yes, it is. We have Pratt Daddy on the list. We have this disgusting dirty Dr. Pepper trend. Kris Jenner, Charlize Theron. We're going to do an architectural digest, of course, and maybe briefly, there's a little trash talking Kiki last night. And when I say a little, I mean a lot. Hurtful, stupid trash talking. Ridiculous.
Make sure you give me props, and I'll stop interrupting. Probably how they admitted I was right about fucking that cunt April.
You're gonna say April?
Whatever. Same thing, baby. Same thing. Same fucking person.
By who? Chad? No, not Chad. That's just par for the course. We're gonna watch it, Doodle. We're gonna watch his mirror commercial for sure. So if you haven't already, pour yourself a green juice or a coffee or whatever your afternoon beverage is, a dirty Dr. Pepper, which is disgusting, or crack a White Claw. I won't care. I ain't gonna judge ya. grab a cigarette or whatever your oral fixation is and buckle the fuck in, ladies and gentlemen. It's Keanu Live Noon. Keanu. 1 million Kiki bucks for everyone here. Want to remind you, head over to the merch store. There it is. There. For all of your fabulous Kiki and Michaeline merch. Get yourself a Friendship and Confidence Breer University t-shirt. Get yourself a Camp Canoe t-shirt. Get yourself some Untoward merch. It's all there. Do it now. And hit the like button. Hit the like button if you haven't. And subscribe if you're not subscribed. It's rude to watch and not subscribe. Become a member if you're not a member. All right? Now we're stalling. I don't want to start off. And we're not going to watch a clip of that, but we're not going to start off with that. I have to get in the mood because it's just so stupid. Anyway, let's start here, shall we? And then we have to, I'm going to give you some votes for an Architectural Digest. Also, we need to know what, we don't know which, I don't know if we've watched a couple of these before. So, but that's later. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So first of all, in Pratt Daddy news, because as you know, what's your fucking problem? What?
Phillies.
Oh my God. I will never get used to that. Who reacts that? Okay, this is a stupid question. Who reacts that way to sports? I thought you stubbed your toe.
That's blocking. He blocked the plate.
I'm in the middle of something. The Phillies fucking suck, Gino. They're not my Braves. They're certainly not my White Sox. Are you? Oh, he's got his headphones in. I'm in the middle of something.
Fuck off.
Do you? Eugene,
Sorry, man.
I am in the middle of something.
I didn't realize it.
I thought you stubbed your toe or... Yeah, we're not calling the game. I love you.
I'm sorry, babe.
What are you doing? The Phillies suck. Don't watch them. Some people, these sports people, my God, don't react. You know what? I mean, I don't react that way when I watch Vanderpump Rules. Maybe I do. I don't know. I thought Fauci stopped by to borrow some sugar. That's funny. Yeah. Can you imagine? That would be wild. Okay. Pratt Daddy, Spencer Pratt, reality television's first villain. All right. I think he found what he was born to do, other than be a villain on reality television and open the door for other villains on reality television and kind of open the door for the Kardashians, to have his house burned down in California, which is the platform he's running on, but also a lot of other things I didn't know. If you haven't watched the Adam Carolla Spencer Pratt interview, it's actually very good. It's really good. Isn't it, push-ups? Stream from the bathroom so you can close the door. We have like glass doors here. They're just not very soundproof. Yeah, I'll stream from the bathroom. Hey guys, welcome to my new studio. Thank you, push-ups. 1 million Kiki bucks for yep. 80 million Kiki coins for everyone here right now. So Spencer Pratt, we've been talking about Spencer, and I think he's gonna win. I think he's gonna win. I listened to his audiobook, and it's fucking shockingly good. I think he's really coming to his own, I suppose. Right, Pratt Daddy?
I went like this. I'm serious.
I'm serious. It's so stupid. But in the newest news, then we're going to show you his fabulous commercial for running for mayor of LA. And who is more LA than Spencer fucking Pratt? What was the first reality television? He was on The Hills, obviously. He was on The Boys of LA, something like that, like Hollywood Boys. That show didn't go too much anywhere, but this is the newest news. Jeannie Buss, don't know who that is. Lakers no winning, and Spencer Pratt's a winner. I don't know what she is. Jeannie Buss is used to watching the Los Angeles Lakers win. Maybe we should look her up first. I saw a blonde lady donates to Spencer Pratt more than other mayor, and I went, I'm in. Okay. Jeannie Buss. Something to do with sports. What are you? Jeannie Marie Buss is the CEO and controlling owner of the Los Angeles Lakers. Now, it's like the show. It's like the show Running Point. Wow. A female CEO of a sports team. This is fabulous. I love to see it. Or maybe that's what Running Point is fucking based off of. Running Point, great show. New season out now with Kate Hudson, where she's the CEO of a fictional Los Angeles basketball team called the Waves. Waves don't die. Okay, yeah, there we go. Oh, yeah, he was on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. If you haven't read Spencer Pratt's book or listened to it, it's a much easier read than Lena Dunham's book, which will traumatize you for the rest of your life. But I'm getting through it for you guys. Jeannie Marie Buss is the CEO and controlling owner of the Los Angeles Lakers, making her the first woman to win an NBA championship as a controlling owner. She oversees the team's business and basketball operations and represents the Lakers on the NBA's board of governors. Now, this is big news if that's the case, because what is more LA than the Lakers? What's more LA than California burning down once a year and the Lakers? All right, Jeannie Buss. We love to see it. Jeannie Buss is used to watching the Los Angeles Lakers win, and now she's looking to bring that winning magic to the city's mayoral race, throwing all her support behind Spencer Pratt Daddy himself. According to the paperwork filed by Pratt's campaign, Buss made a $1,800 donation to Pratt for mayor in 2026 just last week. Yay. Gino, I didn't know who Jeannie Buss was. Did you?
Yeah.
Well, don't you think Running Point is probably based off of her?
No.
She's the CEO of the Lakers.
I don't think it is. I don't mean that it's
Well, not based off of like it's a real story, but maybe inspired by.
Yeah, maybe look it up.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Alexa,
Well,
is
all right.
the Netflix show Running Point inspired by Jeannie Buss of the Lakers in what's her name's character?
Yes. Yes.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Girl, my wife.
He said, Alexa just went, yes.
But
You went, nah.
But to compliment
Me?
to compliment you, you're great, Jeannie Buss. Like she's really good. I don't think of her as a female owner. You know what I mean? She's just a really good owner. So
yeah.
It's not like, oh well, she's such a wacky girl.
Well,
she's great.
So is Kate Hudson in the show with both blonde.
Right, but I'm saying like I don't even think I think of her as an owner, not a girl, because she's really good at her job, Jeannie Buss.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't even think of that.
Well, you were wrong and I was right, as
I
always.
said, first,
He sounds like your best friend, Rudy Giuliani. All right. You don't recognize Rudy Giuliani one time at your restaurant that you work at, and everybody has a fit, okay? I'm not from New York. I said, this guy looks familiar, looks like he sleeps in a coffin. And then I reprimanded him for not having a reservation. I was like, seems familiar, but I'm like, do you have a reservation? He went, no. And I went, well, we're going to have to check if we have something because we're very busy tonight. And like, how dare you? That was like the subtext of what I was saying. And then I started to walk back towards the dining room and I was like whisked away and said, they were like, that's Rudy fucking Giuliani, you dumb bitch. They didn't say that. They're like, put him wherever he would like to sit. I was like, I was just kidding, Rudy and Rudy's nurse. Come on back with me. Then David Chase came in and I had to give him David Chase's table. He's the writer of The Sopranos. It was a whole deal. And then I sat David Chase because he would come in like every day. And then I sat David Chase at a different table and I said, I'm sorry, Giuliani stole your table. And then he said, Keanu, come back here. It was like The Sopranos. I was like, yes. He said, you gave Giuliani my table? And I went, I'm so sorry. He didn't have a reservation. And then David Chase went, ugh. He wasn't mad at me, but he don't like Giuliani, apparently. Stupid. Thank you for reminding me of that, push-ups. Well, Giuliani is no longer the people's mayor because I think Pratt Daddy's going to be. All right. And with this $1,800 donation from what's her name? Jeannie Buss, I says that speaks volumes. I say that speaks volumes. Buss probably had more than $1,800 lying around in her couch cushions, remember. She and her family agreed to sell a majority stake in the franchise to Los Angeles Dodgers owner Mark Walter for $10 billion last year. But $1,800 is actually the most people are allowed to donate to a political candidate in the race. Okay, that was a word salad. We could have just said that fact. TMZ, I love you. You're so strange. She maxed out, so she donated the most she possibly could. Buss hasn't, you know why? Because I think Californians are tired of their homes burning down once a year. I think that's a pretty easy thing to be like, you know what? This is something we could stand behind. And if it takes Pratt Daddy to solve it, then by golly, let's have Pratt Daddy solve it.
I went like this. I'm serious.
Now, I mean, there's some debate. Is it the brush? Is it climate change? Is it this? Is it that? But the brush doesn't seem good. And it doesn't seem like it's very good to have zero water in the reservoirs when you know this shit happens every year from a gender reveal party. No. Pratt will be Giuliani. The criminals better run for the hills. Yeah, he's not. That's another thing he's running on. If you do watch the Adam Carolla interview, he is like, I don't want, druggies taking a shit in front of my kids. And I'm like, okay, I'm paraphrasing. But in so many words, he's like, why is there a lady cleaning her you-know-what in front of my kid's school? And all these politicians are the ones that are like, I guarantee you their kids go to private school. And I was like, you can't. You really don't have a comeback for that. I mean, that's pretty, yeah. Like, let's clean up streets a little bit. I think he said bring back asylums. I don't know why we don't have them anymore. I'm not political, but when I just see something, I take every situation one-on-one. I'm like, I mean, he's making a lot of sense here. Pratt Daddy. It is common sense. It's like, yeah. But this is why I hate politicians. This is why I hate politics. They don't give a fuck. It's all very let them eat cake. Yeah, your kids go to private school. Pratt Daddies go to public school. And there's people, the government's giving them literal, they're giving them, I don't know how it works, but I guess they supply the fentanyl and the drug addicts with the drugs so that they can come down easier. They're like, do you want a pipe or a needle? I swear to God, that's a quote that he said. That doesn't seem good. That seems bad, right? And it's certainly, yeah, he wants to make LA like the LA he grew up in. He's got kids. Hi, Tyler. Nothing. We're just talking about Pratt Daddy. And I said we rebooked the fabulous guest from last night because I overbooked myself. So we're going to get to him probably next week. Buss hasn't said anything yet on social media about endorsing Spencer's mayoral bid, but maxing out her campaign contribution speaks for itself. Fuck you with the ads. What's interesting is a Los Angeles Times report from last week says Spencer racked up more money in donations than incumbent Karen Bass has this year, bringing in $540,000. So I guess this is the mayor of LA, this lady. The current mayor, council member Nithya Raman isn't far behind him with $530K, while Karen Bass trails them both with $495K. So Spencer has racked up the most amount of money so far. That says something. He did call them junkies. He did. I told you would like that interview, push-ups. But it's worth noting that just how much Bass has brought in 2026. She's been fundraising her re-election since 2024 and has scored about $2.3 million in donations during that time. Popularity-wise, it's a pretty tight race at the moment. I don't know. Is it? If I'm even paying attention to it, I don't know. This is how I felt about like, I feel like I can always predict it because I'm like, people were all worried that Kamala was going to win. You and me. I used to do an impression of her. Now I haven't heard her speak in a while. People were like, I don't know. I'm surrounded by people that care about politics all the time. And I'm like, they're like, what if she wins? And we're going to be so disappointed if she wins. I'm like, I don't think she's going to win. From everything I can see as a political layman, I think it's going to be a landslide for my biggest fan, Bing, 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 Trumpy here.
Bing, bing, boom.
He obviously watches the show. He's so Kiki coded. But, I mean, popularity-wise, I don't know. Spencer might run away with it. Although Andy Cohen, and Bravo, the Bravo people make account for a lot of stuff. All right. Andy Cohen kind of trashed. Well, he didn't trash Spencer, but he trashed Joe Rogan. And because he had Kristen Cavallari. I'm in the middle of something. What is he doing? Are you on the phone or? Eugene? Can you hear him? Because I can. Eugene? I'm so sorry. It's just hard for me to concentrate. I guess I don't know. I'm so sorry. I get so distracted. I talk on the phone when he's got a loud voice. Okay, I think he's done. What the fuck was I saying? Andy Cohen trashed Spencer in a sense because he went, Kristen Cavallari was on Watch What Happens Live, right? And she's like, Joe Rogan endorsed Spencer Pratt, and then Andy Cohen was like, oh, well, if that idiot endorsed him, then we were like, Andy, shots fired. So I assume Andy Cohen, I guess Spencer's running as I don't know, is he running as a Republican? I don't know, or an independent. But so, if the Bravo people, if their God Andy says, no, then that might make a dent. This is how Kiki looks at it. All right. You could hear him, right? Yeah, I could not concentrate. Okay, he's hanging up. But it's not worth it's worth noting that just how much Bass has brought in 2026. She's been fundraising for her reelection since 2024 and has scored about 2.3 million in donations during that time. Popularity wise, it's a pretty tight race at the moment. I don't know. 3 different recent polls have shown Bass leading her opponents, but not by much. Most recently, a poll from UCLA Luskin School of Public Affairs has the current mayor at 25%.
What were you saying? I'm sorry.
I can't concentrate. You don't realize how loud your voice is.
Ken Mosca.
I know it was Ken Mosca. You're golfing soon, and he called to say, Gino. Yeah, we all heard.
Yeah.
It's a 1-bedroom. He's at the very other end. You throw the living room into the kitchen. The man's voice carries. All right. We all heard. Ken Mosca on the phone, ladies and gentlemen. Nice guy. Most recently, UCLA Luskin School of Public Affairs has the current mayor at 25%, Spencer at 11%, and Nithya at 9%. Huh. I don't know. Spence has been making the podcast rounds. I don't know. That means 11% of people seem to have no issue electing a reality star. Ooh, this is sassy. Electing a reality star to a governing office. An interesting stance considering the current presidential administration came about the same way. We've been saying this a lot. It is very interesting what's happening. Pratt Daddy does sort of, he's got Trumpy vibes, doesn't he? Reality star, But watch the Adam Carolla interview with Pratt Daddy. Okay, maybe we'll play a clip from it or something. It is what's appealing about Donald. It's like, that makes sense. Yeah. Why are there people taking a shit on the street in front of my kids? Why does our home burn down every year? Is there something we can do about that? That's what's appealing. I'm not saying you should like or dislike, but it's true. But let's see. Considering the presidential administration came about the same way. What does Spence have to say? Let's see. Oh, it's going to be 1,000 ads. Okay. Of course, polls aren't set in stone. The results that matter will happen when voters hit the booth for the June 2nd Oh my God, it's coming up soon. The June 2nd primary. Can I vote in California? I wouldn't. I don't vote.
I want to know, based on the turnout tonight, how confident are you feeling in this upcoming, journey that you're ready to go on, or that you're already on?
Thankfully, before this event, the LA Times came out with what I've known since November, that Karen Basura has literally obstructed justice and took the LAFD after action report. And
he is so Donald coded. He is very Trump coded. He is Trumpian. He is very Trumpian. And I don't think he's necessarily a Republican, actually. Neither was Donald. It was a registered Democrat, right? Yeah, I don't think he's necessarily a Republican. And I think he said something on Adam Carolla about, like, everyone he grew up with is liberal and but so I don't know. He just honestly, seems like the guy just wants his fucking city back. That sounds nice. Thank you, Push-Ups, for the 199. He's got Reagan vibes. Reagan, the California actor. At that time, who was more, was Reagan governor before he was president? Listen, see, again, I don't know. I don't like that. But again, California actor. Who is it? I'll be back. He was also the governor, wasn't he? Reagan was the president, but Schwarzenegger. Now reality television is king. California's like, fuck it. Why can't we have Pratt Daddy as mayor? Thank you, Push-Ups. 1 million Kiki bucks for you. Our next president's going to be like fucking... No, in 20 years, our next president will be like the kid from the Costco kid. What the fuck is his name? Karen Steve watch them all the time. The Riz. The Rizzler. That he'll be president in fucking, 2050. Oh, we're all stupid, but it's fun. At least it's entertaining. Governor before president. Thank you.
and altered it, which is a crime. So she'll probably be facing criminal charges. I don't even think she's going to be able to run for mayor. So even regardless of my party, just the news today, I think it'll be real easy to become the mayor of LA because she's probably going to jail.
Okay. Now, on that note,
that is Trump as hell. Okay. That is Trumpian as hell. Isn't it? Wow. No, I'm not gonna. I don't want. There's music in the background, so I don't want to play any more of that. But let's finish the article anyway. Of course, polls aren't set in stone. The results that matter will happen when voters hit the booth for the June 2nd primary. Mayor, the best man win. I don't know if you got the LA Lakers on your side. We don't know. We don't know. But that brings me to this. Hang on, let's see. Oh, wait. So there you have it. Pratt Daddy news. But we're also going to watch. We got to watch his Spencer Pratt commercial. Pratt campaign ad. I forgot to send it to myself. And I spelled campaign wrong. Where is it? Oh, man, where did I see it? Or did I send it to myself? Oh, here we go. Do we have just the regular? Ad for LA mayor. Where is it? Ad. Also, I put Spencer Pratt. That might be the problem. All right, we'll go with this one. It's pretty damn good. Pretty damn entertaining. The man knows what he's doing. I mean, he knows how to get some attention. And that probably comes from years of reality television.
Lives. You notice something? Or here.
California
Come on.
has its issues.
This is where Mayor Bass lives. You notice something? Or here, where Nithya Raman's $3 million mansion sits. They don't have to live in the mess they've created where you live. This is where I live. They let my home burn down.
Okay, now right, Spence, I think you're living in your family's place right now. We're not saying your house didn't burn down in the Palisades, but I don't know if you're living out of one of those, whatever you would call that. This is where I live, but it's dramatic.
I know what the consequences of failed leadership are. That's why I'm running for mayor, for my sons and the rest of us Angelinos that want to stop these corrupt politicians from destroying our city.
Oh, that's where his okay, sorry, excuse me. That's his house in the Palisades, obviously, that burned to the fucking ground, crystals and all. So I guess that's the,
We are going to get the golden age of Los Angeles back. This is where Mayor Bass lives. You notice something? Or here, where Nithya Raman's $3 million mansion sits. They don't have to live in the mess they've created where you live. This is where I live. They let my home burn down. I know what the consequences of failed leadership are. That's why I'm running for mayor, for my sons and the rest of us Angelinos that want to stop these corrupt politicians from destroying our city. We are going to get the golden age of Los Angeles back.
It's a great fucking ad. It really is. It is. It makes me go like, politicians are fucking corrupt. Your house burned down and you're mad about it. Also, you were on the hills. You're still married to Heidi. He said a rough go at it. Billy, are you trash talking my Green Day, Michaeline? Are you trash talking Billy Joe Armstrong? I'm just teasing you. Billy Joe from Oakland. He was the shortest governor ever. Is that what you're saying? Let's call Michaeline. We love calling Michaeline on these shows.
Hi there.
Hey, Ma, you trash talking my Green Day?
I'm not really trash talking him. I just figured you'd vote for him if you were in California.
Oh, if Billy Joe Armstrong ran, yeah, absolutely. I would move to California and vote for him.
I mean, and he's so political. I mean, and opinionated about our government.
Absolutely. What do you feel about Spencer Pratt?
Why doesn't he run?
It's
Maybe
true.
for governor, mayor, or whatever. Not this time, but in a little while. No, and he would be the shortest mayor or governor ever. He's only 5'7".
Oh, you're right, because he's a petite guy. I get it.
I'm up on politics and rock stars.
You are. See, it's so funny. If I were in California, I'd vote for Spencer. But if Billy Joe were running, who would probably run on completely different things, I'd also vote for him. So
he would definitely be a Democrat.
Oh, absolutely. Yes, he would.
There you go. There you go. So put Green Day on the political map.
Hell yeah. That's true.
Hell yeah.
But Spencer's doing a pretty good campaign, don't you think?
Yeah, I mean, I would, if I was out there, I guess I'd vote for him. I mean, I think you need a regular person in government for sure.
Yeah, what's more regular than reality television? He's one of the little guys.
That's right.
All right.
We need a show.
What are you doing?
Nothing, just watching you and doing stuff. That's all.
All right. Well, I'll probably call you and bother you again. So
okay, bye.
Love you. Bye. There you have it. There it is, guys. There it is. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Yeah, I get it. I mean, I guess you could argue, is Spencer qualified? But is anyone? Politicians are awful. They don't care about us. They don't care about us. Maybe Spencer cares. Maybe, you know what? Spencer's like, I'm tired of this happening to me. House burned down, crystals and all. My poor hummingbirds, you know? So I'm into it. That's a funny, yes, I love it. It's still sitting under my desk. It's a mini fridge. It was the most unusual and unexpected sassy gift. It's adorable. It's the color of this shirt. I keep my little White Claws in there. It's so cute. I love my little mini fridge. Thank you for asking. Moving on. We're gonna move on to what? This is nuts. I have not talked to you about the summer house drama at all. And we might need more time, but it's getting crazier and fucking crazier. But first and foremost, we were talking about Kris Jenner pushing back about her facelift rumors yesterday. Not that she hasn't had one, but that she was upset about it. And we have the clip of it. And then we have Kris Jenner tries to do Miranda Priestly like I do Miranda Priestly, and it's just not hitting. But, quiet, you. My God. Oh my God, all my ads are for leather pants. That's so stupid. Okay, really quickly. We talked about this a little bit yesterday, but we have a clip here. Here you go. Kris Jenner. Devil works hard. Kris Jenner works harder. And that's why she needed a facelift, which looks fabulous, by the way. Kris Jenner, I don't hate my facelift or my surgeon, people. Kris Jenner says a narrative floating around that she hates her facelift is furious at the surgeon who performed it is truly driving her crazy. She says nothing could be further from the truth, and it's a flat out lie. Yeah, right? The momager and reality star hopped on daughter Khloe Kardashian's podcast, Khloe in Wonderland, to set the record straight on her facelift. She looks fabulous. We talked about this yesterday. It's been about a year since Kris went under the knife, and there is a recent report claiming she was raging because her facelift was allegedly slipping. It ain't. Look at her. Look at her. But here's the clip of her talking, because we didn't get to see it yesterday. And, of course, here's an ad. Supplements. Gino's been in my on my computer. No, just kidding. No, that's not it. Where's the clip? Where is it? I thought this had the clip. Or is it two ads? Come on. It's another ad. We're going to go to the video soon. Hello. They look comfy. Wow. Okay. Sleep number. Thank you. All right. No, it's not. It's not going to be the clip. Why say that this includes a clip? Anyway, go back and watch the fucking stream with Kris on Khloe in Wonderland, because she's like, it's bothering me that people say this. She doesn't want to badmouth her surgeon. Jasper, thank you. No, I have not gotten them yet. But like I said, all my ads are for leather pants. But I will get a new pair. They're a bit expensive. My old ones are falling apart. And I know we talked about this, but they're like $120. So I know I got to get a new pair. And I had to go and I was looking though. You know, I was looking. Kris Jenner's face is too full to have the silver bitch factor. The silver bitch factor. Face is too full to have the silver bitch factor. She's just not, she's 70 and she looks fabulous. I mean, that's what you get for $100,000 facelift, you know? Sorry, folks. I thought that had the, oh, we have it right here. Keanu, really? Why did you go to the article? Dumb. Here, this is what I'm fucking talking about. Stupid. Here you go.
For example, lately, it's this headline about my facelift, which is really, truly driving me crazy.
Which part?
Because,
And what's the headline?
well, the headline right now is that I hate my facelift.
Well,
And I'm really mad I'm furious at my doctor.
If you want to donate, I will use the money to buy the pants. But you obviously do not have to do that, Jasper. But I understand you are a connoisseur of the leather pants, so I get it. Mine are falling apart because that's how much I love them. But they are sassy. What is it, Kris?
For example, lately, it's this headline about my facelift, which is really, truly driving me crazy.
Which part?
Because,
And what's the headline?
well, the headline right now is that I hate
Any one of the Kardashians could utter that sentence, and it would be fine. There's this headline about my facelift. Maybe not Courtney. Courtney like, and there's this headline about my facelift. No, she didn't have one, I don't think. Maybe not facelift, but we don't know. I like how they're open and honest about it.
my facelift. And I'm really I'm furious at my doctor, Stephen Levine, which couldn't be further from the truth. It's a flat out lie. I love my facelift. I adore my doctor. I never in a million years was going to talk about doing a facelift. I didn't bring this to anybody's attention. I didn't.
Oh, to be fair, that's why it's like we didn't bring it. Having a facelift, you don't have to talk about it, but it comes to people's attention when you look 42 and you're 70. That's where people, yeah. I didn't bring this to anyone's attention. I just all of a sudden looked like one of the sisters and not the mom. She always has, though. I love Kris.
Post a picture and say, oh my God, guys, look at my facelift. Don't I look great? I was minding my own business. There was one doctor that posted a photo of me and did a live or, a taped video with the pointer and said, see right here, Kris has had 3 rhinoplasties. And I've never had my nose done.
It's so annoying when I understand the frustration, right? I'm just like the Kardashians. No, but it's like, they do these videos all of the time. Like, if you're going to review what I've had done, at least get it right. It's just a bunch of, it's clickbaity. It's like a plastic surgeon will be like, here's what I think Charlize Theron has had done. And she's like, no, I haven't had 3 rhinoplasties. I had $100,000 facelift. I left my nose alone. She's correcting the record.
And Stephen didn't go into this with me like my facelift and say, I'm going to do every little detail of her face. The goal was to do a beautiful lift and give me a refresh and do a
refresh. And she looks refreshed.
Beautiful jawline, which I achieved. And then people just started taking credit for it. And I was like, no, not on my watch. This is not cool.
There you go. So she's not unhappy with her facelift. She looks like a goddamn angel. An angel. Jasper, I found the old ones. If you want to donate, I will use whatever you want to donate. I promise I will use it towards a new pair. I was very thankful. Thank you. You're always so generous, but I do need a new pair of those. I just can't wear those old ones out only because they're falling apart because I wore them into the ground. One day, even if you don't donate, I promise I will get a new pair. Was that diplomatic? I didn't know how to put that. Thank you. Thank you for paying attention, hanging out here with us, everyone. All right, short break. Then, so I'm going to pee. Oh, no, we got to watch Miranda Priestley really fast. So then Kris pulls this move, and then we'll take a short break. Then, if you must know, my thoughts on Miss Riza and Jonathan Slob Melendez, I will tell you. But I'm not going to belabor the point. All right? Not on Keanu. Please. Then Kris does this. Which I think is ridiculous because she does not do a Miranda like me. I'm just teasing. It's just a goofy ad for Kris being Miranda Priestley. Here you go.
Told my mom, she's like,
oh, why is it like that? We can't watch it like that. Please hold. Nope. Hold, please. There you go. La 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 la. Dun 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 dun. Also, Courtney looks fabulous in this, but I don't know how someone who's been on camera for their entire lives, the moment she's not herself or she has a line, it's like she's trying to act. She's not an actress, but I don't know. It's so awkward.
So Kim told my mom, she's like Miranda Priestley. And now she's really embraced her Miranda era. She literally
sound more unnatural, Court. Her Miranda era. Look at her. She's fabulous.
added a second assistant because Miranda has two.
Tell Domenico I need 4 looks for Milan, not 2. What are you waiting for?
We're all like, really, Mom?
It's 7 a.m., practically lunchtime. Why is no one ready?
Butchered it. Why is no one ready? You butchered it. Please move at a glacial pace. You know how that thrills me. It's a Kris. Why? She went, why is no one ready? Why is no one ready? Kris, you butchered it.
7 a.m., practically lunchtime. Why is no one ready?
And she has a new favorite word.
No.
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 We actually just need the Devil Wears Prada 2 to come
We actually just need the Devil Wears Prada 2 to come out.
Because right now she's fully living as Miranda.
I don't care if it's unreleased. I need the movie now. It's for my grandchildren. Go, go.
It's totally out of control.
It's totally out of control. And you know it took fucking Courtney. Like, she was like, what the fuck do I have to do? I'm a mother with my children. This is stupid. That's just how Courtney is. They're my sisters, I know.
That's all.
I just love my job.
The Devil Wears Prada 2.
There you go. It was a Devil Wears Prada 2 ad. Look, it's crazy. It's marketing. I did not get them yet. I had to find the ones that I had. They're a bit expensive. And thank you so much for the donations towards the trousers. I love them. The old ones are falling apart. Thank you for the $1.99. 1 million Kiki bucks for you. The vocal fry is wild. All right, now watch the real Miranda. And then when we get back, yeah. We'll chit chat. And then we'll do an architectural digest. We have a dirty Dr. Pepper thing that I find absolutely fucking disgusting. And then we'll move on. What do you think? Woohoo! Watch Miranda. I have to pee.
Where are the belts for this? Why is no one ready?
Here. It's a tough call. They're so different.
Something funny?
No, nothing's, it's just that both those belts look exactly the same to me. I'm still learning about this stuff and,
This stuff? Oh, okay. I see. You think this has nothing to do with you. You go to your closet and you select, I don't know, that lumpy blue sweater, for instance, because you're trying to tell the world that you take yourself too seriously to care about what you put on your back. But what you don't know is that that sweater is not just blue. It's not turquoise. It's not lapis. It's actually cerulean. And you're also blithely unaware of the fact that in 2002, Oscar de la Renta did a collection of cerulean gowns. And then I think it was Yves Saint Laurent, wasn't it, who showed cerulean military jackets? I think we need a jacket here. And then cerulean quickly showed up in the collections of 8 different designers. And then it filtered down through the department stores and then trickled on down into some tragic casual corner where you no doubt fished it out of some clearance bin. However, that blue represents millions of dollars and countless jobs. And it's sort of comical how you think that you've made a choice that exempts you from the fashion industry when in fact you're wearing a sweater that was selected for you by the people in this room from a pile of stuff.
I'm here. I'm here. Don't worry. I know. I'm here. Gino, your water's boiling,
I know. Pot boiling next. Thank you, babe.
You're welcome. I'm here. I'm here. Ah. Lord. Yay. Why do you feel like shit?
That.
Okay, here we go. I know. Well, your name is Mr. Bang Your Mom. Who doesn't love Michaeline? She's a national icon. She's a pillar of the community. She's an artwork. She's a piece of artwork and a piece of ass. All right, ladies and gents. Right. So, Doodle, are you still here? You probably are. Without watching the clip, fucking Gino and I are having like a little date night last night, right? We cooked dinner. We watched a documentary. By the way, what was that documentary called? This Scottish woman. Eugene?
What?
Do you remember what the documentary was called?
What one? Last night?
Yeah.
Should I marry a killer or a murderer?
Should I? Oh, yeah. Should I marry a murderer? This Scottish woman. Hi, Doodle. This Scottish woman fucking. She's already in a horrible relationship. Her self-esteem is in the gutter. She breaks up with him. She's a mortician. Then she gets into a new relationship immediately. We don't know about the old relationship, what happened there. But in the new relationship, I mean, he obviously love bombs her. He finds her on Tinder. And it just goes awry, okay? The man had 3 years ago done a hit and run, buried the guy, like, watch it, and drags her in to this situation because I think he thought that she could help him because she was a mortician figure out where the body was and get rid of it in a better way. It's nuts. And the Scottish government does fucking nothing to protect her once she goes to I think they call it the Crown. A murderer. He was a murderer. At some point he got convicted of murder. A Birkin bag. It's nuts. Watch it. So Gino and I, that was a side note. Eugene and I are having a little date night. We cooked pasta and we were just snuggling and eating dinner and watching this documentary. And we turn on Tommy Jordan, Tojo, for 2 seconds. And he's, I guess, watching Stuttering Slob Melendez and Ava and $2 Dan. And just from the short moment that I saw of it, I'm like, Ava, That's one way to treat people. I have been a big defender of Ava. Huge defender of Ava Riza. She's in my fucking opening. I'm gonna have to change it now. I was like, I mean, and it was so boring, but I just caught this one part and then I saw this clip today. I'm not going to fucking play it. I'm not going to give them the fucking satisfaction, I guess. And also I don't want that buffoon to strike my channel. You never know, right? But Doodle, I bring you up because you're like, yeah, you've always said that about Ava. Don't trust her. But I really genuinely I genuinely really did like Ava. In as much as you can like someone that you've never met, all right? Okay, so take it with a grain of salt when I say that. But I genuinely did like her. Need I remind you, I sat on a stream for an hour and a half and defended her to the point of tears. And I love Chrissy, but yeah, and you know, MJ, right? Remember that? I didn't have to do that. I could have let it go, but that was a lively debate. I defended her for a fucking hour and a half, whenever that was, around Christmas time. I didn't have to do that. Right. And I almost think it's disingenuous because I think she's just trying to start a feud with me. Or maybe she was just in the cups or something. But yeah, that is it was fucking disappointing. I'm like, so I saw it's a Stalin clip. I guess you can go watch it if you want. She says I lied about her. I didn't. I misquoted her because what she said was stupid. And that's the long and short of it. I didn't lie about her. Let me make this normal here. What she said, her and push-ups. Thank you for the 199 makeup bowling stream with MJ. No, that does not mean that MJ's fine. I liked MJ. Maybe we are not meant to be friends. The way that she feels about, the trans community, I don't think if it makes her angry that maybe we're just too different. Doesn't mean I'm going to go bowling with her anytime soon. But no. Tyler. But I mean, I don't know. Do you think it's safe to watch this clip? You don't know with John now. He's striking everyone. So even though it's not even his clip, it's a Stalin clip. I don't even want to fuck with it, right? But long and short of it is, I wrote a couple notes here. They start talking about me and Ava just dives right in, right? That I lied about her on Rob Saul's show. What I said, which is not true. What I said was, my husband really fucking hates her. I don't really talk about her in this household because then I understand why he hates her. When we were having that, it was me, In and Out, Eugene, Stuttering John, Ava, and Kumia during that melee. Do we all remember that? I super chatted in and I said one wrong word, okay, when I was talking to Rob and Nasty Neil. I super chatted in, now I remember, and I said, so me not wanting to get in the car with drunk John somehow perpetuates domestic violence? Is that what I'm hearing? Okay. That's what I super chatted in. Because it was such a stupid thing that she had said, because that's what she was saying. That's what she was saying to John before we popped on the show. Because it was such a stupid, the amount of mental gymnastics you have to go through to make that point. When I was on Rob and Nasty Neil's show the other day, I said racism instead of domestic violence. I misspoke, right? She texts me. She's like, "You're shameless." I'm like, "Wait, did I misspeak? You did this." And the other thing that she said on that show, which really pissed Gino off, is, well, first of all, somebody that defends Pat Dixon, talk about I won't even say domestic violence. Talk about defending violence. All right. You want to defend Pat Dixon, and who I can be cordial with on a stream or whatever. But, the man sucker punched my husband in the face. All right. And I won't even bring up anything else. Right. She defends Pat Dixon on that stream, too. Obviously, that's going to piss Gino off. She also said, because acts like she knows us and says this flat out lie that Gino fucked Felicia when we were, going back and forth on that stream. Also not true. As if she knows anything. That's not true. She's perpetuating these lies. So I said that to Rob Saul and Nasty Neal, that on that stream, that was annoying. And that she insinuated that I was perpetuating domestic abuse by not wanting to get in the car with drunk slob Stuttering John. All right. And that also that Gino fucked Felicia, which is also a flat out fucking lie. So that frustrated Gino. All right. But I still, like Dava, I still defended her. I still fucking defended her. And this is what it tells me about her, because she wants to start a feud. Then when she's on the show with John last night, she's like, can we have Kiki on and confront her? I don't know. I was having a date night. All right. Confront me about what? You don't exactly know me. I thought you were as much of a friend as you can be to somebody that you've never met, right? In real life, I mean. But I guess no. After that stream with Kumia and John and Ava and myself and Gino, we all remember this, right? Ava even said, she texted me, we texted back and forth, but one thing she said was, I'm paraphrasing. I'm not going to sit here and read her text. I'm paraphrasing, but it was, I don't like the way I talked to you on that stream, watching it back. And I said, don't fucking worry about it. It's fine. Like, I don't care. All good. No worries. And she said, I figure like you understand, like it's like the Stern Days, like entertaining fighting thing. And I said, it was hilarious. It's fine. I mean, she's on John's stream. Like, I don't know, Duke's up. Like, I don't want to fight with you. I misquoted one word that I super chatted in from that stream. I replaced domestic violence with racism because it was a ridiculous amount of mental gymnastics that you were doing, Ava. So I'll give her the benefit of the doubt. Maybe she was just wasted last night or something, or else then, I mean, that makes me sad. I really liked her. You patch things up with one friend, then I guess maybe it makes another one unhappy. I don't know. She also goes, then John also goes, and this slob says, I would have put her on every gig. I would have put her on all the gigs. But which is it though? First of all, at what cost? At what fucking cost? Dealing with you because you're overbearing. I'm sorry. You made me uncomfortable. It should just be that. But he will never take any accountability for any of that stuff. And then he goes, I would have put her on every gig. After you called me, you said I was hilarious and beautiful. Now I'm an unfunny cunt, right? Maybe you didn't probably say cunt, but I'm an unfunny and I'm ugly, right? But I would have put her on every gig. You would put an unfunny person on every gig with you, John? So I guess tonight's his last show. He also mentioned, he's like, when we were at Tommy Fox's, I saw that she was tweeting with Gino and Kumia. First of all, I don't know that you should be close enough to me and be peering over my shoulder and looking at my phone. And tweeting with Kumia. I think he saw I was scrolling through X and I had posted 4 pictures on X of Rodney's. One was with Gino and Anthony. He's just pissed off that I didn't post a picture with him. And don't peer over my shoulder. That's how I know. I'm like, he's just, I wasn't going, hey, me and Anthony are going back and forth on Twitter. No, what are you talking about? He went, that's how I know something was up. Nothing was up. Then you proceeded to put a beer in your pocket after drinking 7 and try and drive me home. And I just got exhausted of it. You fucking weirdo. That's it. What? I don't sit around and peer over and look at what you're looking at on, you know, I mean, whatever dating app you're not banned from. I mean, I don't know that. Allegedly. That is something I literally, just a joke. I just can't imagine anybody swiping right on Slav Melendez. That's all. I'm peering over. Why are you that close to? Yeah, I guess we were sitting there ordering, you know, a cocktail, and he's sitting there watching what I'm looking at on my phone. Yeah, I posted a picture, 4 of them from the Rodney's night. One happened to be with Anthony and Gino. Oh, but I didn't post a picture of you, little man. His fucking fragile fucking ego is it's so pathetic. And yeah, I think Ava just wants to start a goddamn fight. And it is disappointing. And so when she texted me, she said, you are shameless. You know, I didn't say that. I said, I recall this. You said Gino fucked Felicia. He didn't. That's a lie. And it's frustrating when somebody, you know, it's frustrating for him when somebody just flat out lies. It's frustrating for anybody. And then I said, my super chat was somehow me not wanting to get into the car with John because he was wasted is perpetuating racism. And what I actually had said is domestic violence, which is it's such a stupid thing to say that's why I super chatted that in. I'm like, you've got to give me a fucking break. The mental gymnastics you have to do. I am allowed to be anybody's friend that I fucking want. It's unbelievable to me. But she's like, and she gets all fucking butthurt about it. But or is she just like, I want to confront Kiki because I need some attention? I'm not doing it with you. I can't. Go ahead. Sure.
Can she ever go on Pat Dixon's thing and say, yo, Gino fucked Felicia, right? Because they're buddies, and that's who she was defending. Just
right.
Why doesn't she go on asking? Because he would go, no.
Right.
Because that drives him nuts. And
right.
I didn't, I should say.
He didn't. Yeah.
But that's
so, and it's frustrating.
Fucking implied. That's why he went. That's why he went enjoyed, because he was so whacked out he thought I was fucking.
Right. And mind you, after that melee, that crazy melee, she texted me and said, I hate the way I talk to you watching it back. And I went, it's fine. It's all good. It's all good. I'm just fucking speaking the truth. If she needs to defend John this fucking badly, maybe she believes John really is gonna go away forever. And then whose show will she go on? Let me start a feud with Kiki. I don't want to do it. I don't want to have a feud with you. This one's tough because I genuinely liked her as much as you can like someone you've never met. But I'm not like, oh, it's sad. It's just, I just like, what is this? Come on, really? It's very disingenuous, I think.
She's mentally ill because she's mixing alcohol a lot with the drugs that she's on. And I'm going to ask you a yes or no question.
We don't know that about her at all. What do you, you mean because you're all right.
You don't get that surgery without being on drugs.
Okay.
Without being on antidepressants.
Let's not do that because we don't know what she's taking. Yeah.
No, but you said she's on pharmaceutical drugs.
I didn't say that. I mean, I guess you have to be if you're trans. We don't know any of that.
Is it safe to assume that Keanu, you can Google it?
Let me stop you. Please stop. I don't want to like say nonsense here. Stop. We don't know Gino, we don't know what it entails.
She looks like a fat man with tits now, and I love it.
I'm not defending. I'm just saying I don't want to just spout out something that we don't know.
On a one-on-one basis, I'm sorry to interrupt. I really do apologize.
I do. I don't. I guess maybe it's a poor judgment of character. She seemed she did. She
I'm
seemed.
butthurt, and I apologize.
I get it. Please stop. Yeah. Right. She seemed. I genuinely enjoyed having conversations with Ava. I genuinely enjoyed having her on the show. It's unfortunate that she wants to start a fight with me. She texted me. She's like, after that melee, that crazy. She said, and this made me I was like, oh my God, please stop. Like, thank you, but stop. She's like, you are one of the most talented broadcasters in this space. That's a direct fucking quote, which is such a kind thing to say. And she said she felt bad about the way she spoke to me after that, right? But I go on Rob's show, and I guess because it's internet tribalism and John hates Rob, it's like, let's shit on Kiki and call me a liar. I misspoke and said racism instead of domestic violence. Either way, your point was stupid and ridiculous. So, I don't know. Hi, Mr. Panhandler. Off topic, but that's funny. How dare you? No, Doodle. I mean, yeah. So Doodle and Eugene, you were right. There you go. There you have it. There it is.
What?
I said Doodle and Eugene were right.
What?
Our Doodle is always like, don't trust Ava. I liked her. I did. As much as you can like somebody that you don't know in person, but it's all good, you know? What the fuck are you gonna do? Not gonna go back and forth with her. I'm not gonna fucking have a whole deal. I don't know why John's peering over my shoulder, watching me scroll through Twitter. And I don't understand how you can. I really just don't understand how you can defend, like, she will say to John, yeah, you did some things wrong with her, but still, like, he still thinks he did nothing wrong, and that's fine. I don't care. But not worth my quality of life to worry about it. Just Ava, I think maybe you were just trying to drum up a little feud, and I ain't here for it. I don't care. Whatever, girlfriend, live your life. But yeah. Disappointing, I guess I'll say. A little disappointing. Whatever. You can go watch the clip. It's a Stalin clip. Oh, thank you for the $1.99. Can I send to wear the old trousers? I'll put them on if you... You're too kind. Sure. You know I'll put them on. Speaking of John, the trousers that ruined John Melendez. Y'all tell me, am I wrong? Like, Gino and I are like, what's Tommy up to? We're like, whoa, Ava's having a moment. Maybe, I don't know, chalk it up to maybe she was in the cups, whatever. But I don't have to like John. He doesn't have to take accountability for anything, and he won't. He's a little baby man, faux liberal misogynist. And it'll be interesting to see if he actually stops his show. Whatever will everyone do? You tell me, Jasper. Time to pay the rent with pants fetish. I keep asking myself, like, is this? No, Jasper, John loved those trousers. That's the lore of it. The first time I met Stuttering John, he was just enamored by them. And I understand they have an effect on people, but because he's insane and has no scruples, he thought it would be fabulous to tell me, you know, I jerked off to you in those trousers.
Insane enough to think he's a woman. Not that insane. Not that mentally.
Oh,
ill
I'm talking about John.
I'm talking about his. I heard he fucking sent dick pics.
To quote Kumia, his lap dog.
She's a ghoul.
The ghoul. No, I know. See, it's even hard for me to call her that but I watch this. It doesn't make me angry with her. It makes me fucking sad. I know. I'm too fucking nice. I swear. It's like she texts me, I'm disappointed with the way I talked to you on that show. But I think, and I think you understand. It was like a very entertaining, like let's back and forth, like Howard Stern. I'm like, I get it. I'm fine. Don't worry about it. So I just, an hour and a half on that show with Chrissy and MJ. I defended her. I to the point of fucking tears. The moment I misquote one thing, it's fuck her. I'm a clout chaser. I'm this, I'm that. I'm like, all right, well then that's disappointing, but you're dismissed. All right, fine. Or okay, I can't do it. There will be no feud yet. Oh my God. Yeah, whatever. Fuck you too, bitch. Fuck you too. How about that? All right. Later. All right. Can we have Keanu on to confront her? Confront me about what? You don't wanna do that, girlfriend. You 100. If you want, Jasper. It all comes full circle, doesn't it? I'm going to show you this. Enough of that. That's where it is. Go watch the styling clip. Great clip, but I'm not playing it on my channel. I don't want the, slob with the infected broken arm to, I'm going to strike her. Okay. No, thank you. No, thank you. Both of you, you and Ava, you know what? You deserve each other. How about that? Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you both. Little tiny baby man who, and I'll say this one more time. Hughesy show, great time last night. I read this quote. The only thing I like about the show, say what you want about $2 Dan. He says mean shit about me all the time. I don't care, whatever. $2 Dan said to John Melendez, and I wrote it down because it was so astonishing. I told this on Hughesy show. He said, $2 Dan said to stuttering slob Melendez, you are the living, breathing embodiment of the American dream, John. And John went, I am. Yeah. No scruples, no self-awareness whatsoever. Nothing. Who says that about John number one, which is why it's so entertaining. And I get it. But who responds that way? When I think of the American dream, I think of stuttering slob Melendez. And one more point, Ava. You want to talk about, you say all you want. Keanu I said Keanu not wanting to get in the car with a drunk stuttering John is somehow perpetuating domestic violence. John wouldn't let Robin out of the fucking car, allegedly, without kissing him. So she's always trying to check being hypocritical. That's very hypocritical of you, Mrs. Riza. Yeah, I am the American dream. Yay! Damn, he's diabolical. Oh, God. I don't know what to think about him, but it's funny. Yep, doodle. I mean, how hypocritical is that? Come on. Oh, let's just ignore that, though. Ridiculous. Thank you, Bridget, for the 199. God bless America. Land that I know. Vote for Spencer Pratt if you're in LA, ladies and gentlemen. He used to steal $100 bills out of her purse all the time. Is that true? I was very young when John was on the show, and I would listen with my dad, but I don't remember. I listened as an adult, like, in the Shuley era. Honestly, that's what I recall. But yeah, he's a slob. He's an idiot. He's he's disgusting. And why do I put up with people? Then he talk about not stabbing. He always like, now you have so many holes in my back. Can't even count the holes in my back. She's trashing me. I'm sorry that I spoke up about you making me fucking uncomfortable, dog. All right, I don't want to deal with your ass anymore. And you just can't look inward. And now Ava, I guess, has some sort of fucking issue, but I don't really see why she should. It's pretty fucking critical, and disappointing. And that's all. That's all, ladies and gentlemen. We have an architectural digest to watch that you are going to help me pick out. Yeah? Yes. But before that, I think this is an absolutely fucking disgusting. Trend. And I think that we need to put a stop to it because I'm tired of seeing videos like this. Speaking of disgusting, my name is Don Melendez. Speaking of disgusting, let's move on to something else. Something more Keanu coded, ladies and gentlemen. And this is, first, before this disgusting trend and then an architectural digest, my cat, she's coming around. Petunia is coming around.
Petunia loves you.
She loves me in her way. Right? Right, Petunia?
Good morning, Kiki. Oh my God.
She used to, she's coming around. She attacks me less. We do play a fun game where I go, I pet you, haha, and then she chases me. And then we have 2 times on record that she has sat in my lap, and I have to sit absolutely still, like this, for a record, probably 12 to 15 minutes. And one time when I woke up, when she was feeling sick, she was standing on my chest, and I saw my life flash before my eyes, and I stayed completely still. I don't know if she thought I was Gino, but I was like, it was like a sleep paralysis demon. It was like, let's see here. Hang on. Oh, so speaking of the cat, our clip guy posted a funny video of me. Someone tagged us in this, and it is these jealous kitty cats. This is so Petunia coded. I can't tell you. So let's do something lighthearted. Let's watch this. These cats are jealous cat. This is what it is. Petunia thinks that Gino is his mother, right? He bottle fed her from when she was fucking 4 days old, and everyone else is the enemy. Plus,
he's gay, but he has a special connection to classical music. There's many things that are interesting about him.
Yeah. See?
We don't have enough cat sticks. Relax.
She's looking up. But look at this, Gene. It's so Petunia.
I've seen these ugly cats.
A cute cat. I get this stare all of the time.
No.
I'll go, hi, Petunia. How are you? With the fucking hissing.
Good morning, Kiki. Oh my God.
It's so.
You going to?
Oh Petunia doesn't do that. If Gina and I are snuggling, she's like this. She's like, this is gross. When are you going to stop? Please stop. Then she rolls her eyes. She jumps up on top of the cabinets and she waits for me to walk by so she can frighten me. It's terrible. But she's gotten much better. It used to be really bad. I think she realized, I guess this bitch isn't going anywhere. Everyone should realize that. Oh.
Are you serious?
That looks like Petunia. That's Petunia. All right. It's a female calico. That's Petunia. That's what they're like.
If she was ugly.
It looks just fucking like her.
There's my man. There's my man.
Oh, see the face? It's fucking, the face says, keep walking. Just keep fucking walking. One trend. And then we're going Architectural Digest, ladies and gentlemen. I've been sitting on this one. Also, by the way, don't get distracted. The beauty pageant. The Dabbleverse beauty pageant is tonight. Unbeknownst to me, I've been entered into a Dabbleverse beauty pageant. I'm sure that everyone will vote very fairly. I'm sure I will get high marks on my looks, personality. I will probably win Miss Congeniality. I will probably win Miss Congeniality in the Dabbleverse beauty pageant. I'm beloved there. I'm not kidding. I was watching it's like they're called the Transverse show. We'll watch a tad of this here. The Dabbleverse top 10 women. And then it culminates in the beauty pageant this evening. I met these chicks on Deb's show, and they were very nice. And here, I love the comments on this. And then it's going to culminate in the beauty pageant this evening. This is just funny because the chat rips me to shreds, which is fun. I love that. That's Lemmy. She's also in the pageant.
Would bring the score very low.
There you go. So tune in tonight. I guess I have to watch it. I didn't know they were doing this. It's fabulous. Hang on. Let's go back.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. Moving on. All right. Next on the list, we have Let It Go Black. All right. Oh, we have
the
Kiki,
ladies from the Transverse Network. They were the ones at Hackamania. I never met them before, but I did meet them on.
Are they the bros that fucked what's his name?
Yes. Yeah, right.
Didn't you were on a show with them?
I don't think they're judging it. I think it's voter based. Yes, but they were the ones that they had I guess almost relations, or one of them did, with Granny, who looks like he's on day 39 of Survivor, but all the time. Greasy Granny.
His comeback was confronted for being a gross, homeless, disgusting piece of shit.
He's disgusting. I hate him.
Literally did that for money and lied about it. Was your mom pays our rent?
I know. He has flies around his head, literally.
So as long as that's true, none of that exists. No, whether that's true, and it's not, he's a disgusting,
slovenly, fucking. He looked.
But that's not the comeback. Gene and Keanu are assholes.
your mom pays your rent. I said, no, she doesn't. Number one. And why do you look like you're on day 39 of Survivor? And why do you offend everyone with your smell that you're around? That's not right. The man has flies around his head. But I was just sitting there. He's like, Keanu, you look like a little boy. Like, I was just sitting here. But okay, there are flies around you. Flies. Why am I so fucking triggering to this fucking smelly, greasy redneck with a bad attitude? That's where I met these ladies. Is the point on Deb's show. Deb came on our show as well. Subscribe to her. But here's it's fine. Just throw, I love, throw weights around in the living room. You know how that thrills me. Yes, you're juggling weights. So can you hear him? It's driving me nuts. I met them on Deb's show. Very fun with Granny. And then I didn't know they were doing this, but they're having a beauty pageant. And here are the nominees. I'll just show you my nominee segment. And then the pageant is tonight. And I don't know if I need a speech. I know I won't be there. I'm just kidding. But I'm gonna write one anyway.
Thompson from
Keanu C. Thompson. So we have Kiki, also known as Keanu.
And I finally was able to talk to her on Deb's show last week. But I've been watching her for a while, and for some reason she thought I didn't like her.
Yeah, so
because I was banned in her chat, and it was one of her moderators. But I don't know what I said that the moderator didn't like. But we talked it over, and she's cool.
Yeah, she said.
I liked her.
I liked her. I thought she was funny.
Yeah,
because she said. And on Deb's show, she said, "Oh yeah, I've heard of Latanya and Andrea, and I know that they don't like me, or something like that,
Yeah.
or like we must have been talking shit about her. That's why we were blocked." Yeah, and I'm like, I never.
My friend and moderator, she's protective, and maybe if it's because you're involved with the Dabbleverse, so that's why. Can you blame her? So I didn't know, but. You ladies seem very cool.
I don't even know who you were.
These are my new trans friends. Ava, you're dismissed. I'm just fucking kidding. I'm teasing everyone. It was a joke. Tag in these two. Ava, if your intention was to shoot an arrow through my heart, bullseye. Bullseye.
See Latanya watching shows that she's on, but yeah, so I don't hate you unless you give me a reason to hate you. And on Deb's show the other day, she was pretty funny with her comebacks with Granny, and then her husband was in the back. I thought he was pretty funny too.
They even like you, Eugene.
I don't have just because my friends hate you don't mean I hate you.
Right.
But if
they said that you were very funny in the background, they even like you. Hello, my new trans friends.
I hate you, then my friends hate you. That's the rule.
Got it.
Let's see some of the mentions.
Do they?
We
They
have
probably do. Whatever.
0 for Kiki, says
Okay.
Tim
Tim
T.
don't like her.
Who else we have? Ice Dancer says they give them an 8.
Love Ice
Her
Dancer.
an
That's
8,
very,
or was that
that's very
for
nice of you.
I don't know.
BMC 30 says 6.
0 for
Another
okay,
0
Tim
for
didn't like
Kiki.
her.
Okay.
Corey
Corey
Darcy
Darcy said
said
5. All right. -10. Okay.
Don't care.
We don't care about that one. It says, read that.
Kiki's brain and personality brings her score way down. I think people hate her. I think she still has a lot of hate from the time she was Stuttering John's buddy.
Do you guys think that I think I have a good chance of winning? I don't. Everyone's so rude. When I watch it back, I watched the chat replay. They were kind enough not to even bring up a lot of them. There were like fucking thousands of zeros. 0.0. I was like, that's one way to treat people. I love this though. It's so silly. Keanu, LGBT ally extraordinaire, betrayed by the rainbow. I know.
Yeah, that would bring the score very low.
See, American Cupcake, like 7's a pretty
Yeah, it's
pretty good
reasonable.
number. Yeah, it's reasonable.
Wayne said
Yeah, Wayne don't
negative
like her either.
100.
I'll
Negative
bless it says. See,
100. That
I'll
is
bless
actually, he just
non-biased.
didn't
is
mean to
a
put the minus.
impartial judge. So
So Cupcake gives her 7, but gives her butthole a 9.
oh,
That's
he
a
likes
never
that dark
seen it.
butthole,
You
dude.
win.
You know, I've yet to see this butthole and balloon knot of hers that
I
people
have
keep
not seen
talking
it
of.
either.
Rebellas
I've heard about it.
says he gives her a
6.
Richard.
and Rebellas is also a non-biased.
Richard, they
chatter.
are
True,
hosting
doesn't know who that
the.
is.
They are the hosts of the beauty pageant that I didn't know I was entered in. Richard.
Changing to a 7, I don't want to be mean.
Oh, well, thank you.
Okay,
You can be
okay.
mean.
Yeah, we don't care. We want honest opinions here because
Like
this is
we're a couple of 4s, so together we're an 8.
this is exactly on what we're technically 1,000.
Huh?
I don't know. All right, so let's see.
Okay.
What do you think the
for
chat?
the chat, I'm thinking
I was going to say the same.
She is hot
And,
as shit.
For me, I
Boy.
give,
Damn, it's the boobs.
okay.
And the
and then you write down
everything
yours.
And I give her
Alrighty,
Okay.
alrighty. Let's see. Okay, here, I do a little close up so you can see those mesmerizing eyes.
yeah, nobody liked her though.
Corey Garcia says 2. Ew. Or do a granny. Ew.
Ew.
Okay.
Oh, for real?
Oh,
I'm a true winter.
alrighty. Another 0. Okay, so next we have.
Yeah. Sorry,
Yep,
Kiki.
there you go.
Oh,
that
we
was
have
cute.
It's
Haley
Yeah,
from
from.
Pretty Anti-So.
See, Hales. Hales is in it. She's recovering from a procedure. We wish her an easy recovery. The Phillies suck. We wish Haley an easy recovery.
You're not my daddy.
You're not my daddy.
I have no chance of winning this, let's be honest. But I will be watching. I'll write a speech. I'll have Albert help me. Speech? do I need a talent? I could do a monologue. I could twirl a baton. I could do some ballet. Maybe a little yoga moment. I was in a beauty pageant in high school. I won most talented. I won most talented in a beauty pageant. I was Miss Northwestern 20. What year did I get? 2010. 11. Yeah. Miss Northwestern 2010. I wore sleek black gloves. It was a strapless dress with a black bow here and a red bottom. And I did a monologue and I won most talented. So, and actually that was my senior superlative, most talented. And I wasn't that popular. I was sort of shy. I don't have a chance of winning this, do I?
Phillies win.
I'm twirling. KB is also in the pageant. I'm twirling hoops on my cankles. You don't stand a chance. I don't. She has very demure ankles. You know, Chad is a cankle. Very odd of him to come after you. She's gonna twirl hoops that are set ablaze on her ankles and do cartwheels. He's a cankle. His entire body and face are cankles. Chad. My God. Please.
All those girls I had sex with, it was so gross.
I guess I'll see Chadwick on Saturday. Looking so forward to it. With Kevy.
Gino is genuinely hilarious.
Hi, Neil. Do the monologue? Tom, what monologue did I do? Oh, yeah, I bet I could remember it. It's from... No, I did a different one. Oh, my gosh. I did a comedic one. The only one or did I do the one from Other People? The character's name is Petra. I have to think of it. I'm a freshman in college, a dorm. Oh my God. Oh, that just gave me goose flesh. It's all coming back to me. My roommate is Dominican or something. And one day she goes out and one day she makes this big greasy pot of fish in this greasy yellow sauce. She goes out to meet her boyfriend. I walk into the kitchen, open the pot, this huge, ridiculous pot. And I think for some reason, I'll try this. And I do. And it looks like sewage. And I take another bite and another and another. Oh my God. Oh my, Tom, don't get me started. That's embarrassing. That is embarrassing. But I don't know if I did that monologue in the pageant from other people. I can't remember who the playwright is, but I think I did a comedic one and I can't remember what it was from. Another bite, another. And I'm a rational human. I know she's made this for her boyfriend. They'll be back soon. I ate the entire pot. All of it. I run to the bathroom. I'm covered in oh God, I won an award for that monologue too. Stop. Don't get me started. I will look up the monologue. I can't remember what it's from. I'll look it up and I will perform it for you all. The one that I won most talented for in my high school beauty pageant. So I don't know. We don't know what'll happen with this beauty pageant, but I think I have a shot. I'll win Miss Congeniality as I am loved. I'm beloved by them. One thing than an Architectural Digest. Good luck to all the contestants. I think I'm the only true winter on the list. We were looking up color palettes, so. One thing than an Architectural Digest. This is disgusting, and this trend needs to be stopped. I listen. I love Skittles, and I love a fuck ton of oat milk creamer in my coffee, and a shit ton of simple syrup, and like 6 shots of espresso. But I don't know why people are doing this. Is it they're just trying to make us disgusted? Hang on. Sorry. Oh my God, the noise scared me. There's something called dirty like pop. And this is a dirty Dr. Pepper where you put like creamer and limes in your Dr. Pepper. Does that, first of all, Dr. Pepper is fucking disgusting. If Taco Bell, and this has happened a couple of times, if Taco Bell accidentally gives me, they do it on purpose because they know it hurts my soul. McDonald's does it too. Yeah. They give us a Dr. Pepper instead of a Diet Coke. Night ruined. Night ruined. It's disgusting. But now they're doing this. Yes. Push-ups want you on the show, KB. You got to come on. I keep meaning to message you. What do you mean, what's that? No. Shuli Madoff, thank you for the $5. Oh, God. A tattoo? Huh. Please wear your best black dress for Chad's funeral May 2nd. Since I am a true winter, I do look good in black. I'll wear the leather pants. And I can't wear the leather pants. They're so worn out. But I'll have to buy a new pair. Yay! But thank you for the $5. 1 trillion Kiki coins for you. Wow. And no pun intended, I have a morbid curiosity of what Chad's gonna bring to the stage. I saw him at Kevin Brennan's roast and he was shaking. See, it's not as easy with a Dabble crowd. The pressure is on, and I don't know if Chad is cool with the pressure. So, but again, he is. Listen, you got to come on, please. You'll be my esteemed guest. And we can talk about Chad looking like a cankle. His whole body and his face. Leather pants. Yeah, I know. Right. Our friend Jasper here always likes the leather pants too, but he has the wherewithal not to say inappropriate things about them. This is disgusting. And it needs to be not happening. And it's very short, but I keep seeing these and I can't abide by it. Who the fuck would drink this? A dirty Dr. Pepper. Stop. Okay, what do we got here? Crushed ice from Sonic. And I say that because I know so many fucking Southern ladies. They're like, you don't get your ice from Sonic? I'm like, what, Debbie? They're like, I drive through Sonic and I order 6 bags of ice. I say, why? Well, because it's just crushed right. I'm like, does Sonic have fabulous ice? That's what it looks like, though. This crushed ice moment. So maybe it looks like Sonic ice to me. So it's a layer of crushed ice, a layer of limes, a layer of crushed ice, and another layer of limes. Which, all right, are we making a cocktail? No. Dr. Pepper creamy coconut. You've lost me there. That's disgusting. As if Dr. Pepper couldn't get more disgusting. What?
People that
It's ASMR.
oh, never.
What are you talking about?
No, people that drink them. So I'm saying that's all.
What about them?
Like they don't want to drink alcohol, so they have these fancy drinks.
A mocktail.
A mocktail. Does it look fancy or is it just?
This isn't a mocktail. This is just.
It's a mockery of the soda.
It's disgusting. They put creamer in it. I'm all for a mocktail, I guess. Shout out, what's his name? Carl of Summer House just opened it's called Soft Bar, where they only serve mocktails. Like a sassy mocktail. I don't have a problem with that. This is just repulsive. Push-ups, thank you for the $4.99. Hey, Gino, what kind of inappropriate things can be said about leather pants?
I was going to say, when you said I've seen too many of these and it's disgusting, I was going to say black.
Oh, why don't you answer this question?
What is it?
Hey, Gino, what kind of inappropriate things can be said about leather pants? Gino Wooden, he's a gentleman.
Yes.
So is Jasper.
They're perfect for reading lips.
Whoa.
It's an old joke.
Listen. I don't have a camel toe. I keep that shit in check. Oh, that's funny. Okay. Back to this disgusting. All right. Now we have this lime juicer. This seems unnecessary. This is a horrible contraption. I don't know where that came from. You stick it in there and then you squeeze it. This is such a stupid thing. A gentleman drinks gin and tonics. Yes, that's right. I love a good gin and
Anything
tonic.
that puts the squeeze on juice, I like.
What does that say?
What? What did I say?
What does that say?
Yeah, guess.
It's a Kiki tax for you, Gino.
How dare you?
Be cleaner or you'll have a filthy juicer.
Get out of my face.
Well, you're the one with all the dirty.
We're loving life here.
Sorry.
You're
Sorry.
dick. What an idiot. You fool. You fool. Where is it? My favorite. Now it's going to drive me nuts. I have to find it. Stupid. I can't find it. Okay. Anyway. Disgusting. This is a useless tool. Just like my husband. Am I right? He's not. We love him. We love him. Lime. More lime juice. Now, what the fuck is this now? Dirty soda. Coffee Mate has come out with a brand of creamers that you're supposed to put in your disgusting Dr. Pepper or your soda. This isn't a mocktail, Gino. It's just gross. This is gross. Stop tip-tapping everything together. Does that look refreshing to anyone? Fuck it. If it is some sort of like, I'm going to make a mocktail so I, can stay sober, this ain't it. This is gross. Or just drink again. Why wouldn't you just... That's not the question. It's not why wouldn't you just use milk? Why wouldn't you just not put milk in soda? I don't think dairy goes with Dr. Pepper, right? Who does this? I'm disturbed. That's gross. What's in your cup? Limes? Milk? And Dr. Pepper and Sonic Ice. Get away from me. What you drinking there? Oh, it's actually, thank you for asking. It's a dirty Dr. Pepper. That doesn't look like Dr. Pepper. That's because there's cow's milk in it. If someone said that to me, I would back away from them. I would back the fuck away from them. I'm not picky, and I like oat milk or creamer in my coffee, but I don't put, I don't, first of all, I don't like milk unless it's hidden. I don't like anything. I can't drink a glass of milk. I don't want to drink anything that came out of an udder. Okay. I just can't. We're the only mammals, and I wasn't breastfed. All right. So sue Michaeline. Let me finish. I wouldn't.
Then I'll tell you the right answer.
I don't want to drink a glass. We're the only man.
This is where my wife will use the stupid logic of the left, saying,
logic of the left? I'm just telling you. What do you mean? It's a lefty thing to say. What? I don't want to drink boob milk or milk from an udder. I was in kindergarten.
Cow milk? Why?
Why don't I?
Yeah.
If it's because I just don't want to. I don't want to like to think of a secretion that came out of an udder. But I eat cheese. I understand that I'm a hypocrite. I eat no, I just a glass of milk to me. I put water in my Cheerios to this day. Okay, I do because I can't take a milk. I can't take a milk. I can't have a milk moment where it's just this is a jug of something that came out of a cow. I need it to be hidden in some way. I understand. I eat cheese, but a glass of milk. It's a personal thing. It's not a liberal thing. God damn you. She marches in here.
Would you like Clyde?
This is the voice of the left. Shut up. I just don't like just milk with no bells and whistles.
Do you know that humans and minorities, Keanu,
you're going to drive me to drink.
Humans have developed large and small intestines, and the small intestine is actually much longer because
this is my dirty Dr. Pepper.
Because rather than eat the 15 to 20 different types of plant life that herbivores eat,
are you going to
get the nutrients? You know what we do?
Wait, let me pause you. Can we fast forward to the part where you bring up Dr. Fauci?
No, nothing to do with Fauci.
All right, cool.
Rather than do that and try and spend all our time eating the 10 to 15 to 20 different types, I don't remember the exact number, of different grasses that grow to get the vitamins from it, we eat one cow. We drink the milk of one cow and get all, because we have these large intestines.
When do you drink a glass of milk?
You get all the fucking nutrients.
When do you drink a glass of milk?
I have milk right
They actually say that's not like very good if you're an adult to just drink a glass of milk.
Who said that? Dr. Fauci, I bet.
Get out of my face. See, I told you. It's just a personal preference. I have a visceral reaction to a glass of something that came out of an udder that someone expects me to drink. I'm not saying you don't drink it. I'm saying I eat cheese. It's hidden. Goat cheese, one of my favorite foods. And that's a goat. Okay. But I can't pour some udder juice over my Cheerios. So I prefer water and a packet of Splenda.
I'm getting some udder juice tonight.
And I certainly don't put creamer in my Diet Pop. Is that too much to ask? Throw this away and get out of my face. Udder juice. You are utterly annoying. He's utterly annoying. But this is gross. Whoever pairs anything lime with creamer. I'm disgusted. This should be stopped. Yeah, I know. Water and cereal. I know. People at me. I know. Apparently that's gross. But I look at you and I go, it's gross that you put something that came out of an udder on your, Lucky Charms.
Can I do the cereal as a scam and you
Just please get out of my face. I said I don't like I said I don't like milk. He's like, that's the voice of the left.
Rockefeller wants you to
get out of my face. It's a personal preference. Kindergarten, I would skip recess. Let me tell you something. I've always felt like this, and at least I'm fucking consistent. I would sit there. Miss Garrison would say, you have to drink the glass of milk. And I was like, no. She's like, well, then you're not going to recess. I was like, cool. I said, cool. I don't have any friends out there anyway. I was shy, especially in kindergarten, probably because the first day of kindergarten, she came up to me and she went, is your name Canoe? And I said, yes. I was too embarrassed to correct her. So I was very shy. I was like, good. I don't want to go out there anyway. I'll sit here. I would sit there for an hour.
You didn't have any friends because trans people didn't exist.
Get out of my face.
We're on fire.
He drove me to drink. I don't like milk. It's just a personal preference. I don't understand why, as a kindergartner, I should be forced to drink milk. Kindergarten, too, we had green eggs and ham day. They thought that was cute. I thought it was gross. They said, you're not going to recess. I went, good. Don't care. I don't know what to do with myself out there anyway. Shy. Too shy. You don't give a child eggs that are green. We understand it's a cute book. But we're confused. I'm like, I know I'll eat scrambled eggs, but these ones are green. It's traumatizing. And I loved my teacher. Also, the same teacher, though, I did love her. Same teacher that I had a front tooth that was loose that would not come out. And every day she would, before story time, try and pull it in front of the class. And I let her. I let her do that. I will let people. It's a fatal fucking flaw of mine. I will let people just walk all over me. Goodness gracious, it's like therapy.
You let people do anything.
Get out of my face. Favorite quote of this episode. I don't like milk. That's the left talking. Anyway, this is gross and it should be stopped. Who would do this? No, it squirted out. This is just
looks like we got.
Oh, that's a fun one. We'll save it for another day. Kiki's life is very traumatic. It's not. I'm being facetious. I lived a charmed life, right? I have silly stories. I was a goofball child. No. All right. Yes. If you want to at me, it would be nap time. They wouldn't make me sit. It would be recess and nap time. Would be 1 hour. And I wouldn't get to go to recess. And then they would let me lay down for a nap. 30 minutes. Excuse me. Katie, I went to Catholic school and my nun teacher in 4th grade used to make fun of me. I cried I went to Catholic school too. And I was, I didn't have nuns, but our vice principal was a former nun until she fell in love with a fiddler. That was weird, and got married. And they were ruthless.
A Jew?
Get out of my face. Get out of my face. What does this say?
Give me the roof thing, please.
Tevia, get out.
Because she was on a roof.
If you were a rich man, then we wouldn't be in this scenario.
Did it ever occur I was trying to impress my wife with the musical Jew joke? Did it ever?
Wonder, wonder, miracle of miracles. Get the fuck out of my face right now.
I'm going to Google that. I don't remember that.
It's from Fiddler on the Roof. Dipshit. The nuns are ruthless. They were ruthless. I didn't have nuns, but it was a Catholic school. Oh, God, I have story after story. She tried to pull my tooth. And I let her. And then after I got out of kindergarten over the summer, I had to have the tooth pulled. And we went over to her house. And she gave us milk and cookies. Not milk. Because she knew I hated milk. What did she do? She went, I know you don't like milk, whatever we had. Cookies? We'd have to ask Michaeline. Michaeline took me and my brother over there. I went to Catholic school. Hi, Angelo. I went to Catholic school my whole life. I can relate. My mom has stories too. They used to slap the backs of her knees with rulers.
Tell Angelo the Phillies scored 2 in the 9th. And with all the bets I made with the $10 he won, I won one, and we're up 67 cents.
I am sure he heard you, but the Phillies fucking suck.
67 cents, Angelo. Yeah, bitch. Take the afternoon off, Ange.
I'm not going to say this.
33.5 of that cents is yours, man.
Come here. Don't say anything out loud. I'm actually asking you. Do not say anything out loud.
I won't. I promise.
Forget it. I'll show you
Maybe,
after.
please, I'm gonna look. My glasses right here. Let me see.
See, yeah, look.
Who's it from?
It's
I
from-
won't say a
yeah.
word. Let me see.
It's just a GIF. Looks like an.
Oh, that's from her?
Yeah.
Why?
All right. Probably, maybe. I don't know. That's nice. Okay. Anyway, no, we got to call Michaeline. I was so fucking. My mom, she went to Catholic school too, and we love to call Michaeline. You didn't have
school with the Pope, maybe, or something?
the Pope.
Hi, Keanu.
Hi, mommy. With the cat, we're talking Catholic school teachers. What about the current Pope? Gino wants to know.
He came from Chicago.
He just came from Chicago. He had nothing to do with it.
Chicago area, where my high school was, kind of where we lived.
But-
on the south side. After that, also I used to date him. That's why he became a pope.
What? I think you're lying to us. You used to date the current Pope?
I think I dated that guy. That's why I became a priest.
I don't know what that's from.
He's a Chicago.
Oh, well,
What about him?
I was talking. No, Gino just distracted me. But KB and I and Angelo, we were talking about. I remember Miss Garrison used to try and pull my tooth every day, and I let her.
Call it a flipper.
A flipper. She's like, "You've got a flipper," and then she would gather the students around after I wouldn't drink the.
It was kind of ballsy for her to do that.
It's kind of ballsy.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, not ballsy. It's not right.
It's not right at all. And then because we were talking about how I don't like milk, and then I would skip recess, and they would just make me stare at a glass of milk.
I just saw the whole thing in the chat. I just said, yeah, you were a Democrat child who hated milk.
Yeah, I know. It's because of my very liberal
You're a
upbringing.
Democrat child.
I'm a born protester.
Seriously, you couldn't fucking stomach even any kind of anything. You used to throw it up all the time, even from when you were a baby. The milk and
The formula.
whatever else,
Yeah.
the formula.
I've had a very weak stomach. Yes, you're right.
You did. You've always hated milk. So
That's
so
true.
what?
But KB was saying that the nuns would mock her. And I said, Michaeline, what did they do to you when you they would call you up to the board, and when you couldn't get the math question right, what did they do?
Oh, that was in high school. That was a male teacher. No. That was in high school.
But
He used
a
to
Catholic
hit me-
school.
He used to hit me with a ruler on the calves of my legs.
If you didn't hear, he would call her up to the board in math class, the male Catholic school teacher, and hit her with a ruler in the backs of the calves. Catholic school is something. It's emotional warfare.
But I have to say, I'm so bad in math that at least he passed me and I got through high school.
He probably had an erection, Michaeline. I'm not even kidding. He passed you because he's like, oh, yeah, dirty girl. Let me hit you in the calves. It's not good.
His name, can I say his name?
Yeah.
Mr. Dykes.
Mr. Dykes would hit her in the back of the calves with a ruler in math class. And that is how she got passed through math. She didn't have to give him a lap dance or anything. Oh, what? Yeah, these good Catholic teachers. What the hell?
It's hilarious. Okay.
We're all traumatized from Catholic school.
It was. Oh my gosh.
Even, yeah. Oh, wild.
You know what? I didn't like milk either, honestly. Even when we had to drink milk in kindergarten, I had chocolate milk and it was in a bottle and I threw up all over the kindergarten table.
Yeah. Maybe
And
it's
I
like
was too
something we
afraid
don't
to
need
tell
to
my mother
drink.
that I had. What?
What's that? Go ahead.
No, I didn't know what you said.
Maybe it's something we don't need to drink if it's making all the children like fidget and like go like,
I mean, I like milk in my cereal now, but I've never have been a white milk drinker ever.
You're a white milk non-supremacist. Yes. Let me wait. Hang on. And sorry, you said that you were too afraid to tell your. Sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
You said you were too afraid to tell your mom that you puked up everywhere.
Yeah, I was too afraid to tell her because I thought I would get in trouble. I was terrified as a child of everything.
That's what organized religion will do to you. I guess. I mean,
I couldn't hear exactly what you said.
I said that's what organized religion will do to you. I think. Yeah.
Because I was afraid everything was a mortal sin.
Yeah.
It was horrible.
It's true. It's true.
Especially in grade school. So.
All right. I love you. Okay. We just needed to check in about the Mr. Dykes hitting you in the calves with a ruler.
Honestly, and you know what? Honestly, I'm watching every bit of it. So I'm all with you, Cam.
All right. I love you. Did you see? I did part of a monologue. Okay, it was very embarrassing. Love you. Bye.
Bye.
She's like, I was embarrassed for you. Oh, yeah. So there you go, KB. She was hitting the backs of the calves with a ruler by Mr. Dykes in Catholic school. Angelo, thank you for the $10 from the Tooth Fairy. Thank you. Thank you. That was ballsy of that teacher. I mean, it was on a daily basis. Or, you know, we would do a story or something. She would try and pull my tooth. Looking back, that's weird. Looking back, Mr. Dykes hit and 1 million Kiki bucks for Angelo. You don't know. We had the best fucking time with Angelo and Sheila. My God. Now I have a caviar addiction. My in-law told me she had a teacher named Mr. AIDS. What? Mr. AIDS. Usually when someone is hit by Mr. Dykes, there's a U-Haul involved shortly after. I don't know if I get that. Oh, let's do an architectural digest moment. I love where we went with this today. What did I miss? Charlize Theron. Okay, we're gonna have to get to that later. We're loving the Keanu moments. We've added Wednesday, Monday Keanu, Tuesday and toward Tuesday 10 p.m. Keanu Wednesday, Keanu Thursday, and then of course we got to do a cooking with Kiki every weekend we have the chance, but it can't be every single weekend. And of course, you have a new Keanu cast with Michaeline and I coming out to you very shortly. Hit the like button if you haven't, subscribe if you're not subscribed. And now it's time for our Architectural Digest segment. Who's ready? I know I am. And you're going to have to help me pick because some of them I go, have we watched this before? Or have I just watched it before? This is our favorite part of Keanu, ladies and gents. Architectural Digest. Digest. So what have you done? You're a pink pony girl. Can you dance at the club? Oh, mama. Rita Ora. I know we haven't watched that. Who is Rita Ora? All right, I'm going to narrow it down to a couple. And you can pick. Rita Ora. I love the ones we watched. Who did we do yesterday? Michael Imperioli. And boy, oh boy, was that nuts. The clutter, the dust. Well, there wasn't any dust, but it would be a very hard home to dust. But he was so comfortable and confident with himself. Pure Italian man. Pure Italian man. Let me look. Let's see here. Let's take a look. See. La 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 la. La 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 la. Where is it? Do 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 do. 80. Where are? Oh, there we go. Okay, here's some that I had in mind. I know we've done. Tell me. I know we've done Chrissy Teigen and John Legend, haven't we? I'm pretty sure we have. Other one that I thought was maybe interesting. Viola Davis. Yeah, she's a great actress. Bryce Dallas Howard, Glamorous LA Home. And here's a big question for you. Have we done, this was a Kardashian heavy episode. Oh my God. I've never showed you. Okay. We may have to save this one. Neil Patrick Harris and his husband. I've seen this one. Their home is chaotic. We just did a chaotic one yesterday. Do we go for another chaotic one? Maybe we need an LA moment. Doodle, do you know off the top of your head, did we do Travis Barker and Kourtney Kardashian? If not, then we need to do it because they are so odd. We did Benny Blanco. That was a nightmare. A literal nightmare. I don't know if we've ever. No. Do. Oh, Cara Delevingne is an interesting one. If not, I'm just gonna pick one. Chelsea Handler. I don't know if we've done that. Do. There's so many to pick from, and I never know what the vibe. We did Kris Jenner. Demi Lovato. Let's see what Doodle said. I don't think so. We've talked about it. All right. Good. Let's do Travis Barker and Kourtney Kardashian. This one's a doozy. We love a Kardashian moment. And we were just talking about Kris. So let's take a peep, shall we? We're moving over to LA now because as much as we love Michael Imperioli, his house gave us all some anxiety yesterday, don't you think? And 1 million Kiki bucks. Kiki is too annoying for this episode. Okay. 1 million Kiki bucks for everyone still here. Michael Imperioli gave us a bunch of anxiety with his home. As long as he likes it, great. But let's do Travis Barker and Kourtney Kardashian. Now, this isn't Kourtney's home. This is well, she's moved into Travis's home, but she still has her other home. Let's take a look-see.
Hey, what's up, AD? I'm Travis Barker. We're in Calabasas, California. Welcome to my...
Number one, Trav, what are we wearing? He's allowed to wear it. He is a, Blink-182's fabulous drummer, probably the most famous member of the band. I don't know if this is very flattering on him. But, very pop punk. We love it. Go ahead. Go off with your bad self, Pratt.
Zen. Okay, so this is my living room. The vibe of this room.
All right. Oh, is this not the one with Courtney? Hang on. Wait a minute. Huh. I knew it was wrong. This is pre-Courtney and they did it again? Interesting. Give me a second. It is. It is. She's there. Yeah. No. That's what we're watching. Okay, God. I almost had a panic attack. Here we go. Sorry. Sorry, ladies and gents, for the interruption. All right. And when you say tranquil, this is tranquil. This is very LA. I love an open door to the outside, inside moment. It's a little... You got a daughter, you got, you all have like, you have, combined, you and Courtney, you have like, I don't know, 18 children that are all in and out and whatever. And you got a lady living there now. I would say maybe a little bit more color here, but very tranquil. And maybe with all of that chaos, you need the tranquility.
And my house really was...
All right, I'm fine with your little knickknacks. Cool.
just like zen. When I come home from long tours or long nights at the studio, just a place to rest my head. And this room is also
Aren't you hot in a leather onesie?
filled with some of my favorite artists.
Right, it's a very leather. It's a leather coated episode.
Two of which are Raymond Pettibone and Wes Lang. Raymond
Those are
Pettibone
cool.
created the Black Flag bars, along with many other cool punk rock graphics. I like to do a lot of phone calls in here, photo shoots, turn the fireplace on and chill. There's also like a painting over here that is my 5 favorite albums that changed my life that Courtney got me for Christmas last year.
What are they? Dr. Dre. I don't know what that one is. I can't tell. Operation Ivy. What's that? And Pink Floyd The Wall. All right.
This used to have a wall with windows, and Waldo Fernandez decided to knock it down and just create doors that open, and you could...
It's a sassy view, and we are not into the straight edges pool moment. We love a curved moment, a softness. So you got that there. You got that there, Trav.
see straight to my pool in my backyard. So I bought this house about 16 years ago.
And you know what? Spencer Pratt, daddy, when he becomes mayor, he's never gonna let it burn down.
I went like this. I'm serious.
But this is, Travis is like, I just want peace, tranquility. And then a designer does this. But
When I bought it, the way it was designed wasn't my favorite, but my kids learned how to ride bikes in this house. They skateboarded through this long hallway that you'll see later. I think they even rode like 50s, like dirt bikes.
Hey, you know what? That is opulence. Your home is big enough for your children to learn to ride a bike in it. Not outside, in it. They became professional skateboarders in the home. That is opulence, ladies and gentlemen. That is peak LA.
In the house at one point. So
I like Travis, but he's not having a Travisance right now. I've always liked Travis, but he's catching a lot of shade in the Kardashian-verse. I don't know why. Maybe because he's old news since they have Timmy Chalamet and stuff. I don't know. Also, he's kind of old news. And then Timmy said that thing about opera and ballet. And now Kendall's dating Jacob Elordi. So really, Timmy's being thrown to the gutter too. It's like old news. Oh, and fucking Kim is with the race car driver. Lewis, I think his name is. So yeah, he's probably just like, I feel left out.
we really lived in it and we really got the most out of what I had bought. And then there was just a time where I was touring so much and I felt like it was the perfect opportunity to do this remodel. I had interviewed several designers and
I love the leather moment, but I don't know. I don't know.
The day I met Waldo, the minute I spoke to him on the phone, his energy was just the best energy I've experienced. I mean, he had such great ideas and this calming spirit about him and impeccable taste. I just decided to remodel my entire home instead of a couple rooms. And I left on tour and I literally gave him full control. It was the
How nice is that? Let me go. I'm going to go on tour. Have at it. And when I return, I'll have a tranquil home where it'll be big enough for my children to learn to. I want a home that's large enough and spacious enough that my children don't have to go outside to learn to ride a bike. We can just do it in the hallway. Push-ups. Pratt will think Travis looks like a junkie and arrest him. Honestly. Hell, he's junkie chic. He's sober, actually, for years.
most amazing experience to come back a year later. He said, you need to stop coming by. You need to stop always checking on it because I want you to come a few days before you move in and just see it and be in awe. And that's what I did, and it was the best payoff. I was floored, like jaw to the ground. To have the ability to reimagine a home and do what he did was just...
Shut up. You're boring us. Where's Courtney? He's rambling, right? Looks like yeah, I know. It looks like a fucking Supreme. It is bland. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, a little, but there's so much chaos going on because they have 18 children combined or something. He is boring. It's like, shut up, Travis.
He does a phenomenal job.
Shut up.
This is our formal dining.
Oh, wow. More very bland colors. And wow, what a fabulous chandelier. It's just a cylinder. Yeah. Why are you boring us like this? Why are you doing this to us? I miss Michael Imperioli now. I'll gift him my old leather pants once I get the new ones. He'll love them. Yeah, and then we put just 2, red pussy willows and some rocks, and this is where we all sit for dinner. What an inviting dining room. It's not. There's nothing homey about this. Children are just like riding bicycles down the hallway going, hello, hello, hello. Does anyone care about me? Me.
With how much I work, how much...
Yeah. Okay, we have a pop of color here, little peacock green moment. We're okay with that. I hate like taupe colored curtains. And you look, this rug was probably $8,000 and it's just bleh. It's bone white.
Courtney works and my kids with school and everything. We like to sit down.
This looks like a fucking college library, like a chic college library, but like, yeah, there's nothing going on.
On Sundays, just talk and put our phones away and eat delicious.
Yeah, you know what? Well, if you're going to make everybody put their phones away, maybe have like something a little bit inviting about the space. Maybe they're like, Mom, Dad, they are vegans. They're vegans too. So the food's boring. The space is boring. No wonder they were staring at their phones. Like, we want to see something. They're like, we're tired of, cauliflower boneless wings. We're tired of eating, green pea mash and acting like it's savory at all. Travis, I think they're vegans and they make them all be vegans. I don't know that for a fact. I won't drink a glass of milk, but I'll eat, a steak. I'm definitely not a vegan, but I don't mind people that are vegans. But if I was going to be a vegan, I would want to be vegan in Michael Imperioli's home. At least there's something to look at and be excited about. RT381 Kiki bought cake to celebrate Drunkie's last stream. I am excited. But you're silly if you think you're going to be buying a bunch more cakes because I doubt he will be. I highly doubt that it will be his last stream, but Why does he do it? I don't know. Attention. You guys were just too mean to me. I've never made a mistake in my life. But since everybody's gonna be, I'm tired of everybody stabbing me in the back. He'll be back in a week, please. But cake is good. Let them eat cake. 1 million Kiki bucks for you. I guess we all got to tune into that. Hopefully it doesn't take away from the beauty pageant.
Time's a beauty pageant.
I don't know. I gotta watch.
I'm doing a sports show tonight, 7:30.
I'm not gonna fucking bother you with it or anything. Oh, and then of course, absolutely, you must go over to Eugene's Rumble. Garrett and Steve after this. They've probably started, but and then later Eugene. All right, yeah, but right. If the food is bland because we're vegan, can we at least have like a sassy chandelier that's not just like a cylinder that's gray?
Vegan food. I do like to entertain. We have like friends and guests over for dinner, but I also don't like too many people in my home because
you just don't have the space.
Is where I go to just get like peace of mind and relax, and I'm never here. So when I am here, I want to make it count. It was important that we had a big table that could fit our whole family and guests. I sit here every time. Like this is my seat.
I've seen episodes of the Kardashians where they're doing, this is our table, and we always sit down and put our phones away, and they're like, the numbers are dwindling, like everybody has something else to do, except for the younger ones. And then they still don't. They're like, but can we have our iPads back if we eat the slop, the vegan slop?
Courtney's seat. This is usually...
And then they sit there and make out at the table and make everyone uncomfortable. That's the thing. We do. We make it. Affection is normal, but some people find it icky.
Penelope, Rain. This is Atiana. This is usually open for guests, whoever comes and eats with us.
You just said you don't like guests.
This is usually Mason, Landon, and Alabama. And it literally doesn't change. It's the same seating arrangement every time. Courtney got me these.
Oh my God. Those are just the most interesting candle holders I've ever seen. Courtney got me these. It's like giving somebody just a rock as a present. I'm all for like a minimalist moment, but those look fucking ridiculous. Wow. Oh my God, thank you so much. Thank you. What is it? It holds a candle. No one holds the candle to you, babe. Those are, it's like a modern art museum, right? It says so much by saying so little. It says nothing. Push up, thank you for the 199. Is Horsey Cummings in the She is. Handy Horsey Ashley is also in the pageant. What's her talent? We don't know.
Way before we were together, we would spoil each other and buy each other Christmas presents and birthday presents. They've stayed in this room.
Way before we were together, we would spoil each other. Now, I know they were neighbors. Ooh. I wonder how much those cost.
She still has like a candle.
They don't look like, it's like if I were going to spoil someone, I don't know if I would buy them the most boring candle holders of all time, but those are probably $8,000 a piece. So, do they have a copper soaking
I got her like years ago. That's still in her closet and like bags. Like she'll be like, "Oh, do you remember you got this for me like 3 Christmases ago?" And I'm like, "Whoa." And this is...
Here we are in the kitchen. I told you all, I say this all the time. The Kardashians love a baby watermelon moment. All right. And I see one right there. Watch this. I see a baby watermelon right there. And they fight over who copies who with the baby watermelons. The Kardashians. Now, I always say this. We always talk about this. The Kardashians are the ones that actually genuinely do have massive bowls of fruit in their homes. Everyone else, Architectural Digest, they bring them in to stage the place. Fucking someone remind me we got to go through Khloe Kardashian's pantry because you've never seen something like it. But there it is. They get a pineapple. Yep. He's got limes and lemons over here. Wow. More taupe. And I hate the sharp edges. Not even a marble. It's probably marble. It's just black, plain marble. Boring.
This is my fiance.
Oh. This is my fiance. It's like it's like when you watch The Bachelor or The Bachelorette. It's like they microphone the inside of their mouths when they're kissing. It's traumatizing. Hi, Courtney. Listen to that kiss.
Is my fiance.
What are you doing? Drinking this matcha that you made me. Your famous matcha.
They are like this, and I do like that they're affectionate, but yeah, drinking this matcha that you made me, and she's sitting pantsless on the counter, and he rubs her. I have no room to talk. Eugene and I were probably too affectionate, but I understand. Like what makes people uncomfortable.
I actually make the best matcha.
He turned around so fast.
This matcha that you made me. Your famous matcha.
I actually make the.
Whoa.
Drinking this matcha that you made me. Your famous matcha.
I actually make the best matcha. Way
Is
better
it
than
the best?
any matcha place in LA. Alfred's, Cha-Cha Matcha. My matcha is actually the best.
It is. Why don't you show the little matcha station?
One of my
Very
favorite
good.
things is like this matcha station over here where I have everything.
I don't know what the fuck that is, but it looks gross. Whatever's in these jars. Remember Zed in his now I miss Zed. I don't know much about matcha.
Cinnamon, I have nutmeg, I have cacao. You know, I can heat up tea really quick. My kitchen used to look a lot.
Again, all right. I don't mind an accent color above your, stove. And I don't necessarily like hate black as that accent color. But there's no life here. It looks like fucking where everyone works at, it looks like Google headquarters probably has a little bit more color and a slide. This is just very clinical looking. And I don't know what his obsession is with like just cylinders that are light fixtures. Can we have a little bit of romance, a little bit of joie de vivre? Nothing? Michaeline, horrible. Antiseptic. Yes, they need a pop of color. And it can't just be a pinch of matcha. Too many hard edges. Horrible. Horrible. They have a pot filler, though. Snaps for them. That's opulence. The only color in the room is the limes and lemons, the baby watermelon, and the pineapple. That's it. Even the floor is like, it's not even a color. It's just like puke.
A lot different. There actually used to be a wall here that just had an archway where you could like walk through these windows.
An archway? What did you do with the archway? You could like walk through it. He's stupid. Fabulous drummer, Blink-182, highly recommend. I saw them in concert. It's crazy. There was this thing called an archway, and what you did with it was you just you could walk through it. And then I knocked it down because it gave the place some personality, and we didn't want that. We're vegan.
Windows were not like this. It was more like a wall with selected windows. So now you just have like this amazing view. And I did that everywhere in my house. Like I love those windows. I love the
round
lighting,
table,
and I love that it's like
Really? Because I hate your lighting. Number one, it looks a little dirty. Number two, why it's just very, what is that? It looks like a giant flashlight, a giant boring flashlight.
Kind of industrial. And I love this like wooden
Industrial.
posts. I love that it just looks like old. And my aesthetic would be like minimal. I just like minimal. I don't like when people put a bunch of things everywhere. Everything looks like cabinets, obviously, in the fridge and the freezer are here. So I like very like clean space because it
Well, it's boring us. I don't know. It's
allows
too
me to
much.
think and doesn't like crowd my vibe. This is
What? The sink is even like,
clean space because it allows me to think, and
this sink is sinister. I don't know why. It just is. It's fucking like, it's giving me bad vibes. It's ominous.
doesn't like crowd my vibe. This is the table we eat dinner at, like on normal nights, or
I thought you had dinner in the dining room. Snaps for a round table. At least we got a round edge. All right. Yeah, and a shitty plant.
breakfast, or just like sitting.
I love when there's a weed moment in my cereal. It's reaching right over there.
Have like tea, or when I used to drink coffee, it would be right here. When the kids like need to do schoolwork, sometimes it's here. This is where we eat on the not special days or the not special occasions. I fell in love with this house. I was living.
All right. So we got some round edges. We have some romance. I'm all right with that.
In Bel Air Crest, and I had a 3-story.
Why is there just a random basket of wood in your foyer? Really, what the fuck is that doing there?
Home. I had 3 children, and it was just, we had elevators, and it was just too much. So this is a 1-story house that's just like under 10,000 square
Snaps for that. I do love a 1 level. I do love that.
feet, and it was just so convenient to have.
He's got more pineapples and shit over here. And a lot of fruit just sitting there. They probably juice.
And the indoor outdoor that you'll see later.
That is gorgeous. That is very inviting.
Outside the patios, I couldn't beat it. Like we actually spent New Year's Eve.
What do you got going here? Wow. All right. Now listen, we made fun of Skarsgård and Maggie Gyllenhaal for their 18 bespoke fireplaces. That is the most bonkers episode ever, but now I miss them. That's just a hole in the wall. That is just a cutout of a wall. There's nothing bespoke about that. That's too much simplicity. It's scary. It's too many harsh edges. It's this, although this is probably a fucking, I don't know, $8,000 side table, it's just a block of wood. It's just a block of teak sitting there. Smug. Just a smug block of teak just taunting you. Don't accidentally run into me, especially if you're a hemophiliac, because you'll never stop bleeding. That's too harsh of an edge. Don't run into me in the middle of the night, because I will cut you deeply. This is a horrible side table. I don't care if it was $8,000. And I hate your fireplace, Travis. I hate it. It's too much simplicity. It is.
Here, and it was so fun. We just played games, put together like a 1,500-piece puzzle, which took.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure that's your kids' idea of a good time. Why do you seem like you are such a lively drummer of one of the most famous bands, one of the most like hardcore pop punk bands of all time? Why do you seem like the most boring person on earth? Hi kids, come on in. We got something exciting to do. What are we going to do? We're going to put together a 1,500-piece puzzle. Doesn't that sound like fun? Dad, no.
Days to finish, but it was a lot of fun. We watched
it went on for days.
Ball drop, watched my performance that was pre-filmed. It was pretty cool. From the moment I wake up and when I start making my.
Why is this? It's very Beetlejuice. It's very, this is that. It's very the house in Beetlejuice when David, what's her name? Can't remember. Rest in peace. Great actress. Starts remodeling the home in Beetlejuice, and she brings in this giant black claw hand. Is it too much to ask? Or am I being too much? Or this is so Beetlejuice. This is just a rock. Here's a $20,000 rock. And then cut a hole in the wall into a square, into a rectangle, paint it black, and set a fire in it. And that's how I want my fireplace.
Matcha or like coffee. I turn on that fireplace. One of my favorite things in the house. So this room used to have like vaulted
That is the least cozy fireplace I've ever
ceilings. It used to look way different. So they got rid of all of the recessed lighting and just flattened everything out. in here.
doesn't.
That made
I don't
everything
know
like
what
clean
it
lines,
is.
very like minimal and easy to like live in. And we like brought the ceilings up in every room as high as we
It's not easy to live in. This side table, the edges are so sharp, it would hurt if you bumped into it.
could. I really love these chairs. That's like
All right, at least okay, I hate the fucking color, but at least they have not a sharp edge that will cut you. There are the bikes that his children learn to ride in the home.
where I sit when I come in here. Once in a while, I'll take all the pillows off of this and just lay down.
It's too many pillows. You'd have to take them off. Once in a while, I'll have a servant of mine take off all of these pillows that are very boringly colored. And I will lie down. Fun fact from Travis Barker. Very interesting, buddy.
I've like written songs in this couch. I'm constantly walking around with my phone and have voice memo on, and my kids are recording and be like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like tapping like
That was interesting. Yeah, give us how you wrote, helped with Josie.
an idea or like a
You're
rhythm.
my source of most frustration. There's the bikes that the children learn.
This
inside
is
the house.
our entertainment room.
Doesn't it look entertaining? This is all right. The pièce de résistance. This is our entertainment room. Doesn't it look like fun, kids? There is a painting on the wall of nothing. What's my age again? We don't know. This isn't reality. This is our entertainment room. The most fun room in the house. We have a bone-colored ping pong table, 2 bicycles, a painting with nothing on it, and then a pop of yellow over here. Snaps for that. And then this couch has entirely too many pillows. There's not even any room to sit. It's the opposite. It looks like a dentist's waiting room. A cool dentist with a ping pong table, but a dentist nonetheless. That looks like real fun. This is our entertainment room. Ooh, fabulous. How exciting. I'm so entertained.
This ping pong table is all cement. When I fell
Yep, nothing says fun like a big cement table to play ping pong on. Who has an all-white bicycle?
in love with ping pong, I Googled ping pong tables and this came up and I have to have this. It's really heavy. A team of 8 people came in and installed it. There was a point during quarantine where we would just play every day and have the coolest ping pong tournaments.
This looks like the least fun place to spend quarantine. It would be maddening. Oh, they have a black Connect 4 on the side table over here. When you want, it's chic, yes, but I don't want my Connect 4 moment to be chic. I don't want, oh, wow, Connect 4, it's like yellow and blue. You're like, that's Connect 4. That's my childhood. No, not Travis. He's like, can you spray paint it black, please? So that no one comes over to it and thinks to play it.
I play with my kids. I play with Court. Play with guests when they come over. I also have like a lot of cool art in here.
That's sassy. I like
kids.
that.
I play with court, play with guests when they come over.
Oh, sorry. Whatever is in this painting, they just blurred out, I think. Maybe. I don't know.
I also have like a
That's sassy. We have a pop of color, ladies and
lot
gentlemen.
of cool art in here. A lamp that I designed
That's horrible.
with Buster and Punch that has like a little skull on it. Also like some cool books, like a Pettibone book. I love all his art. Extra ping pong balls because we lose them all the time. I'm a big collector of BMX bikes. Most of my BMX bikes are at my studio because I have about 25 of them. But
Oh, all the paintings are blurred out. Okay, got it.
these two are Dior. Kendall.
He has a Dior bike. Now that's opulence. I got to give him snaps for that. If I had a bike, I don't have one anymore. I don't live in Charleston. Well, you want a Dior bike. I have a pair of Dior sunglasses, the only Dior I own. They're my prized possession. Oh, those bikes are probably they're probably $15,000 each.
Courtney's sister actually gave me this one. It was like sitting at her mom's
Which
house.
one?
I'm like, do you know what this is? This is so special and so cool. Like, I'll fix it. I had been searching for the gold one, and my assistant got a call from Dior, and they were like, is Trav still looking for the gold Dior bike? LeBron never came and picked his up. So if you guys want it, it's yours today. So we grabbed it. We snatched it
You snatched LeBron's gold Dior bicycle? How dare you?
immediately. So this is our bar area. This is
The fuck is this? I don't know. Are those even, what are those? Tulips? Girls don't cry? Yay. Wow. The most boring bar in the world.
actually an incense holder. It's by Matt McCormick, who's a great artist and good friend of mine. These are champagne flutes. Someone gave it to us like after we got engaged. It says Travis and Courtney, October 17th,
We put our matcha in the champagne flute.
2021, and then it says #forever. So that is the first day, October 17th, we ever like hooked up or hung out like as more than friends. And that's also the day I proposed to her.
Oh, we're going to the studio. All right, we got a pop of color in the couch here.
My home studio. During quarantine, I built this. I did all my recording remotely from here. Wrote like Bloody Valentine here. Wrote most of Jaden's album here. Played on everybody's album here from like an electronic drum kit. This Roland kit comes in so handy because
For someone so rich, it could be a little more, it could have a little more pizzazz, but all right.
like you can pick whatever drum sound you want. It can be as quiet or as loud as you want. My kids record here. There's a vocal booth. Like I would work
When they're not doing a 1,500 piece puzzle with you.
till 4 or 5 in the morning and everyone would be asleep. My main instrument by far is the drums. But yeah, I have like an old like Juno here. I have like a Roland here. I have multiple guitars and bass. Like I can
Fabulous guitar collection.
play everything enough just to be able to produce and like write music. You know, like my week this week was like NLE Choppa, and then it was like Gunna. It was Thug.
What?
It was Machine Gun Kelly.
Okay.
It was Avril Lavigne. It was Willow.
Oh, that's what he meant by Bloody Valentine. That's a MGK song.
So it changes. It just depends on the week, and I love it like that. I wouldn't trade it for anything. This room is my
boring.
movie theater. I like to
If you know me, you know I fucking hate a cinema room unless it's done really well. What in the fuck? What in the waiting room asylum fuck is that? Try and be more uninviting. I wouldn't watch my favorite movie of all time in here. What is that? He has a pillow fetish, and the couches are never like he'll do 2 layers of hideous colored pillows. This is the least fun theater room, and I don't like a theater room. I think it's like, ugh, why? But like Chloe's is fabulous. If you have this extra room and you want to do it. This is, why do I look like I'm about to go in here and have like a fucking, they're gonna, fix my hernia. I'm waiting to have a hernia fixed, and this is where I'm waiting. I don't know. Like, what in the fuck?
watch UFC fights in here and movies, obviously. There's also
Why is everything so fucking dull?
dance parties,
Dance parties? Shut up. You don't. This is the waiting room adjacent to hell. Agreed. This is limbo. This is limbo. Why are you doing this to us?
Massive amounts of people in this room at times, depending on what we're watching. It also has like
How inviting.
100 speakers in this room, and I got it tuned professionally so it would sound like a movie theater, like when you go to the movie theater.
It looks like a padded fucking room. It looks like an insane asylum.
And you have all these things happening around you. If we're just having like a night and it's like a weekend and I don't have the kids, we usually like fall asleep in here. These couches are so comfortable. It's like a huge bed once you take all the pillows off.
He always has to take the pillows off. All right, here's the bedroom.
This is where I rest my head and sleep. When I want to entertain in this room, I have the
Oh, yep. This is a piece of driftwood we cut into a rectangle. They added the flowers. This is fine. At least we have some romance with the curvature of the window wall. But again, he doesn't even have no goddamn painting pop of color above the bed. This doesn't look like, for as much as you and Courtney are affectionate and bone, I mean, my God, this doesn't look very romantic.
ability to turn on my fireplace with this handy remote. It's apparently very upsetting.
Oh, wow. Another square fireplace. Just cut a hole in the wall and set it in so we can put fire in it. Okay.
Right now. Let me try it again. So if I'm home, the fireplace is definitely on. I love having the fireplaces on and just feeling like I'm in a cabin somewhere.
Travis, there is nothing cabin about this. Nothing at all.
Sentimental things to me in here. This amazing plate that Courtney painted for me at Color Me Mine. I also have like my mom's rosary in this little go yard. This photo that means a lot to me. That's like my children and I. A portrait that Penelope drew of me that I'm very proud of. That's framed. It's
That's Courtney's kid, Penelope. That's adorable.
pretty cool. I also have a really cool photo from the day I proposed to Courtney.
That's
And
good
those are like the
Oh, you mean the day that you didn't invite her kids to the proposal? Travis, that was a big mistake. He had his kids at the proposal, but didn't invite Courtney's. And then Courtney called them and they cried. Finally, something personal. I bet he's great in bed. Gross. Yeah, no. Yes, that's very special to you, that moment. But it was a whole thing on the show. He didn't invite Courtney's kids. She's like, why didn't you invite my kids? And then she called them. She said, me and Trav are engaged. And then Penelope was like, no. It was a big mistake. Yeah. Remind them of that every single time that they come into the fucking bedroom.
roses and everything that I set up with the bed. It's
You
like
set
an
up
organic
everything
mattress.
except-
And
yes.
yes, like mattresses can be toxic and have all sorts of bad things that everyone sleeps on and they don't know about it. But it has the
It's an organic mattress. It's made of matcha and sorrow.
ability to lift the head and as well as like lift like the
know.
foot of the bed. It also vibrates. Yeah, I wish you guys could feel this, but you can't. So it's vibrating right now.
Closet moment. All right, fine.
And this one is primarily t-shirts, a lot of vintage t-shirts, a lot of like
For a boy closet, this is great. I don't know how to judge a boy closet. It's a fabulous boy closet. That's all I'll say.
fleece, like sweatshirts, sweatpants,
Very organized.
a little bit of shoes in here, but most of my shoes are in my other closet. I love vintage t-shirts. It's kind of like the same passion I have for like skateboarding and BMX.
Boring.
It's the outdoor, indoor. Okay, so this is the
Wow. Very inviting.
outdoor, indoor live.
Yeah, I take it back. The outdoor spaces are far more inviting than the indoor. All right. At least we have, some light out here. We have a curve moment of the archway here. Remember when he said there was like an archway that what you would do with it is you just walk through it. It's crazy.
Living area. This space in particular, I love.
This is gorgeous. I have no real notes. It's fine. I mean, I don't love the patio furniture, but whatever.
Of feeding my dogs and just having one-on-one time with them. I have 4 Frenchies. If you ever see me like post a video
Frenchies?
or a picture with them, I'm usually sitting right here. At night, I love the fireplace on.
He has the worst fireplaces of all time, but he's a big fireplace guy. They're not that this one's a little bit better. It's got a little bit of personality, but
There was once a time where I'm sitting here with my dogs and a tarantula ran across the ceiling and like
it's no joke. I've seen Courtney was at her pool in her house on the Kardashians, and there were fucking tarantulas crawling around. They were terrified. Tarantulas. I didn't know they lived. I hope Mayor Pratt can fix the LA tarantula problem. It's terrifying. I would die. I would literally die.
scared the crap out of me. It was one of the scariest things, and I've never seen a tarantula move like that. I also like cooking like vegan hot dogs and burgers out
Yeah, he's got like a fucking, $10,000 grill and he's a vegan. All right.
here, and we usually eat right here on this table. Also, sometimes
Even the plant is sad.
my kids will come out
Boring.
here and do
Like,
schoolwork or homework if they want fresh air and they don't want to be sitting in the house. Part of my swimming pool. So when I
Great
remodeled the
pool.
house, I never touched the pool. And I remember when I moved in and I was like,
Good. I'm glad. I love the pool. I'm into it.
oh, the pool looks like a hotel pool or something. Like,
No, it just doesn't have sharp, jagged edges. It's got a little romance, a little joie de vivre. It's like a hotel pool. No, it's like fun, whimsical, a little bit of whimsy.
the whole house kind of had that vibe.
Alabama.
Whoa. Family, you learned how to swim in this pool. Yeah, will you show everyone what swimming is? So all my kids learned how to swim in this pool. But we've spent like every summer in here since we moved into this house, and we have like the best memories here. I have ridden BMX bikes into that pool.
You have the best memories in the pool because it's not like a fucking asylum or like a waiting room at, your podiatrist. That's why you have the best memories. It's like, this is inviting and fun. There's sunshine. And we're not doing a 1,500-piece puzzle.
I've ollied and skateboarded into that pool. We have put
Hell
scaffolding
yeah.
over it when we've had parties in the backyard because we needed to fit a lot of people in here. When we used to have parties back here, there's a full stage and lighting. The same stage and lighting we tour with. The same sound system and PA that we would tour with. So it was massive. Babe, what's that movie that has the X in it where like the huge party? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Project X. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
It was literally that. It was like out of control. I would have 20 security guards here. I would never do it again in my life. I like this life better. I think it's better. Okay, let's go check out the garage.
Shocking. His fleet of cars, they're all black. Okay. Nice cars, though. I won't lie to you.
It's really just in the best condition. It only
That
has
is
600
sassy.
miles on it. So they only made it in 1987. It's just one of the most sought after cars. Court got it for me for my birthday. Best.
How sassy. What is it? Did he say? I don't know. Hang on.
It's in the best. This is a Buick Grand
The Buick. That's vintage.
National GNX. It's really just in the best condition. It only has 600 miles on it. So they only made it in 1987. It's just one of the most sought after
you love to
cars.
party
Court
with
got
a
it for me
boring
for my
car?
birthday. Best birthday present ever. Usually
What I would think that because his life is so chaotic as a pop punk phenomenon, maybe he needs a little calmness, but my God, snooze fest. Snooze fest. I agree. And he's a vegan and yeah, who knows?
I drive all my old cars, but this one I have to baby in. Only drive it during special occasions. Like it came with the factory sticker on the passenger
Your outfit looks like you're about to fucking, roll under your skateboard and give it an oil change, but all right.
side door. It came with all the plastic still on it. But I also feel like you only live once and you gotta drive them, you gotta enjoy them. This is a G-Wagon. It's called a 4x4 squared.
They all have a goddamn
I made
G-Wagon.
them for 2 years. I did nothing to it except like murder it out and make it all black.
I did nothing to it except murder it. I'm not even joking. I love the matte black car. look, but
Comes stock with this suspension. It's like one of the only vehicles that sits like this. So I'll hold on to this forever. It's one of my favorite vehicles.
this
I've had it
entire house
Escalade
screams,
every year
YOLO.
since they came out with the Escalade. It's like a must in my fleet. It's perfect for the kids. It's perfect if you just need to mob
he said fleet too.
out and you have a bunch of people with you. But I love Cadillac. I have Cadillac tattooed down my rib cage. I'll never outgrow Cadillac. So this is my Rolls Royce, the Cullinan. This is like the first
It's very Kardashian coded. Rolls.
SUV Rolls Royce ever came out with. Nothing is gonna compete as far as comfort when it comes to the Rolls Royce. It feels like you've never left your living room.
We couldn't do a vibrant, like, can we have a, like, maybe could we have like a yellow Porsche just to spice it up a little bit? Maybe like a, you know, a cherry red Maserati, something.
It came with the stars on the roof. And this one, it has like the feature where it has shooting stars, where like you'll see a shooting star every so many seconds. It's so comfortable. Like
That's where he always sits in it. In the back. Go away.
the times I've been driven in it, I just don't want to get out.
right.
I'm not
Never
really into being
drive it.
driven around by anybody. I really love being in the space by myself and listening to like whatever music I've been working on. I like driving cars. I'm a car guy. I love cars.
You love driving cars, but you're driven in yours. There you have it, ladies and gents. The most boring house of all time. He says when I've been driven in it. But he loves driving cars. I like Travis Barker. I love Blink-182, but that was, the whole place was a waiting room when you're about to have a procedure done. I don't find it peaceful to have so many jagged edges. It's actually anxiety inducing, but to each their own. Josie, he's creepy. You're my source of most frustration. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for all the super chats. Thank you for hanging out with us today. We love a Keanu moment. We gave you a long ass show, didn't we? The Royal Week. Bobby Rodney's watching the show on Saturday. If you'd like to see me do live stand-up comedy, doing a lot of live stand-up comedy. He's check out my Instagram. That's where I post most of my dates. Got a lot of dates coming up. And Michaeline and I will get out a new Keanu cast to you very shortly. And we'll try and squeeze in a cooking with Kiki for you coming up soon. You guys, as always, are the eel's hips, the cat's pajamas, and the bee's knees. Kiki out. Tune into Eugene tonight and go over to Garrett and Steve if you're not already there. Bye, everybody.